£8? Hi everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to Friday night live at the bench show. So it's our normal 99, so it's a full show night. So we've got Dan looking at all your work on the Facebook page and the forum. We've got Tim looking at all the latest kit releases. We've got questions from the crew with Graham, and we've also got what we've been buying this week as well with Graham too. You've got Graham and Tim reading the chat, so shouldn't be half bad tonight. Hopefully Graham won't swear as well, and we'll be all good.
It'll be exactly half bad, half good, half bad. Yeah.
Well, it depends who Graham swears.
Well, yeah, that's true. Has he actually paid for the one he's already done yet? I wonder.
I don't know actually.
I don't think he has yet. No.
And we've also got some giveaways as well. So Dan's section, we get to pick. Oh no, we don't. You're doing it every week.
No.
You guys in the chat and girls get to pick the winner tonight. So when we get to that, make sure you got a pen and paper at hand and make a note of who you think's winning. The person you pick that wins wins UMP Goodie bag. For myself and Leo, we'll go UMP Goodie bag to give away in a random prize draw later on. And Frey from the ModelEmporium.shop has very kindly donated that, which I'll grab in a minute and have a look at. That's the 172 Spitfire triple pack. I can't say the name. I don't know if Tim can.
Say again, sorry?
I don't know if Tim can say the name of that Eduard set.
Nasty. That's what I can read from that one. Yeah.
That'll do. And knowing Tim's reading, that'll be spot on. So in there, it's a triple set of 172 Eduard Spitfires. There's a lovely book in there as well. You get all the usual photo etch, smash set, massive decal sheet. I mean, look at the amount of schemes on that thing. And I especially like that black one.
Yeah, I was going to say that one definitely stands out.
Standout one, isn't it, John?
Yeah.
Which is...
Is it more on the other side of the box?
Blue Star of David, that's Israeli, then, isn't it?
Are those both more decals?
A black one, it is, isn't it, with Blue Star?
Yeah.
Israeli, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there might be all them as well.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot in there.
That's a crazy amount.
Fred's just joined the chat as well. Hi, Fred.
Hey, evening, Fred.
Hey, Fred, there must be about 40 odd schemes in there. Wow, that's an immense set. So, yeah, that's going to be worth some money. How much is that RRP, Fred, at your shop? I forgot to look at this light. Where's the light in the way? Get out of it. So, very, very nice prize donated by Fred. So, thank you very much, Fred. And all you got to do to win that is just watch the show. When you're prompted, pick a number from 1 to 1,000, pop it in the chat. We do a random number generator, and you win at random. It's as simple as that. So that's going to be a great prize later on. And obviously, we've got a UMP Goodie bag as well to give away. I can't remember. No worries, Frey. I'm sure we'll figure it out. That's got to be worth 50, 60 odd quid easy. They're not cheap, are they? So, yeah, great prize. So keep an eye out for that through the night. Yes, I have had a haircut. Yep. There we go. And there we are. Excellent. You got anything else to talk about? Anyone? No? Anyway, tonight we're joined by Graham. We've got Dan, we've got Norman, we've got Sam, we've got Graham, we've got John, we've got Tim, and we got me as well. So have you had a good week?
Yeah, just hanging out in the hangout.
Excellent. And yeah, Frey saying there, it's £48.95. So not a cheap kit. So very, very kind donation by Frey. Absolutely superb. So go on over and check out ModelEmporium.shop. Make sure you put the .shop. It'll end up somewhere different.
Yeah.
And David's putting 1934 for some reason.
Maybe the year's born.
And someone's going about US. Don't know what English money.
Google is your friend.
Yeah, Philip, Google.
It's your friend.
I don't know what dollars are worth.
Everybody's friend. I don't live in America.
About $75, I think. $78.
Not one of us lives in America, do we?
Nope.
No.
I'm sure.
We are devoid of Americanists.
Yeah. So go to Google and just put
gender.
£49 to dollars, and it'll do it for you. It's amazing, Google. Answer all your questions.
It's really cool.
And that's it. So thanks a lot, Fred. That'd be a great prize. And that's it. I'm sure I've got some to talk about. How good it is. Oh, yes, that's what it is. Myself and Lee have an offer on UMP to celebrate 5 years of.
Oh, yeah.
So I started yesterday. I was going to double check.
Mm-hmm.
I knew there was something to talk about, and I forgot to get prepared. I'll be rooting around drawers a minute for several bottles of
So Thursday.
Huh?
Wednesday or Thursday it started.
Was it Thursday? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So basically, any order of £55, you get a choice. Well, you don't get a choice. You get a random minion sent to you. So the minions are about £8-9, and a bad little offer. And that's just a thanks from me and Lee for 5 years of UMP and 5 years of ISM. I tell you what, that 5 years has gone fast. I even had a 4-year friend anniversary thing off Dan the other day as well. I was, oh my god.
Yeah, I got one of them and all.
Yeah, I was going to show the video. The video was crap.
I know.
It was like a picture of me and you, and then some random thumbs up and a cake. I was like, me and Dan mustn't interact much on Facebook because that's what normally puts pictures of you both, isn't it? And like, posts you've done.
Yeah.
I wasn't sorted down very much on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook like that, though, do I? So
I don't use Facebook like that, to be fair. I use it to go on when I go on holiday, because obviously I'm bored, and I use it just to go on ISM. That's all I use Facebook for.
watching videos of cats.
As long as they get in, no.
Yeah, just leave her.
Move along.
Excellent. There we go. So tomorrow there'll be a midweek at the bench update. So I asked and got positive feedback. So people are asking to see midweek or mid-build updates. So there's going to be another one tomorrow, hopefully about midday. And then on Sunday, there'll be a Subaru video when they get it filmed. Which I haven't done yet. But that'll be up. It will be up. And there's some reviews in the pipeline as well. I think Graham has got a video due.
Yes.
I think you should do a bench update.
I'm going to. I was actually, funny enough, I was speaking to my graphic designer, i.e. my brother, and asking him to update the graphics and stuff on my channel. But he's busy today, so hopefully I'll get that done over the weekend, and I will hopefully record something Monday.
You should do, and Tim should do one too.
Yeah, I'll be meaning to do one for ages, and I
Like into Tim's Desk Landon. I reckon Sam should start doing bench updates. You and Derek. You just do a video on how Mary loves Dick.
Yeah, how would he do the outro? How would he do his outro? If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Oh, no.
That is nasty, bro. I think there's another £10 fine there.
Yeah, I know what you love, pal.
Fucking me afflicted.
Knock your door tomorrow night after 10:30.
I'm on my own tomorrow night. Wife's away, Sam, so you're more than welcome to come round.
Hang on, Steve's got some shanter. Graham, you should be sat on a spider as your YouTube picture.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, that's not shanter, that's danter. Dad banter. There we are. Right, I'm going to, sorry about this. Going to hand you over to Tim and Graham. So hopefully,
Hey, you apologising for me for?
I'm going to say your name. And Graham won't swear again.
No, I won't swear.
Oh, we can't promise that.
I won't swear. But Tim won't make any silly statements.
No, probably not.
Anyway, go on, Graham. I'll let you start.
Please don't ruin our show and my channel.
Ladies first, Graham.
Okay. So, first one in, and he knows it. Hello, what? Is Gary Pashley. Hello, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Thermonuclear Bobbington. Yo ho, and a bottle of rum, all. Okay. Richie Lamb says, good evening, all. Scott Caitlin, when do we start? Start at 7:30, which is about 10 minutes ago. James Buckingham is there, says, good morning, guys. Sergeant Bones, hey, Bill. Hi, everyone, and Bob. Everyone, I'm Bob. I like how Bob gets his own mention. FX Empire says, hello, lads. Hello, mate. How are you? Anthony Eddie Horman, greetings, one and all. Let the feast of Saint Friday begin. Huzzah! Great. Calvin, evening, every peeps. That sounds like something John would say. Evening, every peeps.
It says, there's a Stavros off Harry Enfield.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Every peeps, wasn't it? Hello.
Yeah.
James Skivins, model officer, says, morning, afternoon, or evening, one and all. Hello, mate. And Bill has got a suggestion there. He says, while waiting for the show to start, check out UMP's website, modelling products chosen by modelers for modelers. That sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a blatant sales pitch to me.
Definitely do that one. Steve says, hello, plastic fanatics from Southport, and a good evening to Paul and the Sprue crew. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Norman D, good evening, fellow Sprue fillers. It's Friday and time for fun. Let's get the party started. I've got my Robinson squash flowing freely, so I'm ready for the party. Mark Scale Model says, good evening all. Jamie Garvin says, hello all. Paul Shaplin's there, evening all. David Powell, good evening to all, including Tim and the team. Hi, David.
Hi, David. Hi.
Al McNeish, evening, folks. Party in
Yeah.
full swing. I was on the sauce.
You swinging?
Maybe. John Howell, has he got pampas grass on his lawn? John Howell, hello and good evening, everybody.
Could be taken the wrong way. Pampas grass on.
Nigel's Mustang and Models, greetings, Sprue Fettlers. David's asking who's got a tongue twister for Tim tonight. Matt58 asks.
Anyone with a normal name?
Matt58 says, what's up from a beautiful autumn day in New York? Hiya, Matt. Still waiting to see you in the Hangouts, mate. Andrew Haycock says, good evening all. John Stone, greetings, slaves to the plastic. Carl Gerrat, still in production. Have a good show.
Banana man.
That thing yesterday was so funny. Sausage texter. Brian Windmill says hello all. Scott Blois says, Scott, how do we pronounce your name? I would say it's Blois because it's obviously French.
Blowish.
Blowish, yeah.
Blois. Is it Blois or Blois?
We're going with Blowish.
There's no Scott. Andy Callis is there, says, hi, gang, hope all are well. We are, thank you, Andy. Claire says hello to all the modelers out there. Some guy in Sherwood Forest says good evening.
The hell's that?
Timber says evening all. David Powell saying hi to me. Hello, mate. Stuart's Scale Models says evening all. Had a visit from the Queen at work today. I am so tempted to say something, but I'm not going to. I thought that was a bit far to travel. No, shush. Anyway, that's nice, Stu. Did you get a chance to shake hands and press the flesh or not? Are you
Press the flesh?
What? Press the flesh? That's what you say when you shake hands. Press the flesh.
Not.
It is.
Oh,
Yes, it is. Press the flesh is the term that means you've been shaking hands with people. Honestly.
over here, it's not.
If I could say pressing the flesh, I'm thinking something different.
No, honestly, pressing the flesh means shaking hands. Anyway, Skullfish, Jason says, wasabi tapi, whatever that means.
Urban Dictionary, let's check this out.
Don't look on Urban Dictionary.
That's
That's going to find some rude meaning, isn't it?
It is.
Matthouse Rex says, evening, Paul and the crew. Hope you're all doing great. No, it's not, and it's aqueous. Black Sheep Model Works. Howard says hello from New York. Hello, mate.
Hey, Howard, hope you getting sorted, mate. I know you're having a rough time at the minute. Hope you getting back on track.
Yeah. Oddball says, howdy all. John Newton says hello all from Toronto. Brian Wimmill says hi to David. Luke's there. Black Rifle Model Works. Happy Friday, folks. Have a great show. Hiya, Luke.
Hi, Luke.
Hope you're well, mate. Chin up, fella. FX Senpai. Paul, did you get a new haircut, or just does he not remember you being bald last week?
No, I wasn't. This thing I done the other day. This.
Yeah.
I looked like a tramp last week.
You did.
What do you mean last week?
Sharpies Models and Aquatics says evening from Sharpies Platy Farm.
God, I don't look like Valentino Rossi then.
Almost like me.
King Dan says yo something, but I'm not going to say that because I'll get fined.
What about the sticker?
Chris the War General says hello all. Frey the Metropolitan Line, our kind sponsor for this evening, says hey everybody.
Lost.
So Ethic Radim says the box on that Spitfire says ours are coming home.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what it says. That's
So
really cool.
is that dedicated to Polish fighter pilots?
I would
I'm just
guess.
having a complete guess there. I don't-
Polish is a red and white square, so I didn't think they looked like them.
Okay, so our allied fighter pilots then?
Mm.
I don't know because I don't know what I haven't had a look at it to be honest.
The red outside, white and red is Polish.
No, I thought it was. Where are you from, Redeem? I always assumed you were from Poland. I don't know why, but I might be wrong on that then.
Czechoslovakian.
Okay. Adam Challenger Scale Model says good evening, dudes. Somebody's making a noise.
Again.
Mr. Gav says evening, model fans. Hope you're all well. Thank you, Gav. Adam Luscombe says good evening, guys. Hello, mate. We haven't seen Adam for a while, have we? I don't think I've seen his name in the chat for a while. Typhel says hi. Oops. Yes, Frey says that kit's worth 50 quid nearest, damn it. Alan Foster, evening all. Hope everyone has a great week. That's Alan who's just bought his first model today, isn't it?
Yes, it will be. Yes.
Yes.
Nice one.
Yeah.
You got the first model.
Alan, that's Alan Foster, isn't it? That bought his Celica today.
Yeah, the Celica.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice kit, but I think the decals are a bit tricky, aren't they?
There we go, though.
Where are we going?
I hear a lot of people complain about them. I think it's just because of the way you're going to conform them.
Yeah. But the build itself should be fine.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it'll be brilliant.
Mm.
The decals will be fine. Take your time.
Don't be frightened to ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. Kevin Northfield says, good evening. David Powell's telling us what time it is. Philip Krikorian wants to know how much dollars are in pounds. Mark Radin, good evening all. Hope you're all okay. Thanks, Mark. Joe's Model Kits, evening all. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Matty's Metal Detecting, South Wales. I love that. Hi, guys. Brian Windmill says he's got something big for Paul.
Ooh, Brian, I meant to say you joined a hangout the other day, like for about 10 seconds. We weren't in there. Me and Sam had left for a minute. And you left. Come back in. Just pop back in and say hello.
Yeah, do that. I should almost let Tim read this one. Island Punk. But I'll do him a favour and get his name right for once. Evening to the crew and all. Hope you are all well and the plastic gods have been good to you. Oh, yes.
Are you going to give Tim a go, or are you just going to...
No, he likes to take control.
I'm happy to plough on. If you want to take over, you
Go
can.
on, Tim, take over.
Nigel, did you do Nigel?
Oh,
Nigel.
Did you do Nigel? Nigel's Mustangs was. I used to live in America. Where'd you live now then, Nigel? Metline, hello, yeah, welcome. Smoking Spitfire, hello all. Mark,
Hello, Arthur.
good evening, everyone. I'm glad this week is over. It's been the worst week of my life, but I made it.
Yay.
Well, I hope it wasn't that bad, but I do hope
Bad week. Bad week.
Yeah. Mark,
Working week, by the way.
Oh, working week.
Yeah.
sorry, oh yeah, working week, sorry.
Work sucks.
Yeah, work
Yeah, it
does.
does. You're right, it does.
Don Williams, Model Garage. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all having a great
Good on.
It's a kung fu movie, man.
What?
Eh?
Don's the kung fu movie.
Oh,
man.
yeah, he had a massive Mike the other day. It was hilarious.
Brilliant.
John Newton, Paul, the prize I won a week or two ago will probably be delayed because Canada.
They've just had cannabis legalized.
What?
Yeah,
Canada's just had cannabis legalized, so they're all whacked off their melons.
I'm pretty sure it's not that they're having a person.
Before that, I think.
That's why all the posties are on strike. They're at home getting baked.
All right there, Graham. You're a bit excited about that.
Sorry.
Mr. Me Dreams, what is due, my friends of the ISM Live crew? Sharpay saying, yo, Dave. Hi, Dave. Naked Modeler, Tony's everyone.
Right, Tom.
Grant 5760, evening everyone. Hope you're all well. Or 5760, however you want to say that one.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Justin, hi from Downs Under Aussie. I'm not going to try and do the accent.
Has Grant been back in the hangout since?
Who?
Grant.
No.
No.
Come back, Grant. We want to see you again.
Come back.
Ray Aquilina, hi friends. Ray, good evening from. Where's he from?
Malta.
Malta, that'd be the one, wouldn't it? He always says it at the end.
Does
I
usually,
forgot where
yeah.
it came from then. Matthew Morvan, hello, all from very wet Dallas, Texas.
Oh, man.
I'm sure it'll blow past in 5 or 10 minutes. Don't worry. Then.
Have a good look at that WordPress over the weekend, Matthew, and see if we get my head around it.
Mm-hmm. Steve says Graham should be you sat on a spot. Oh, sorry, you done that one. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Dino, Evening Troops, Reboot Addict, don't swear again, Graham.
No, I'm not going to.
I'll get him, don't worry. Al Mazzaroni. Yeah, Al Mazzaroni. Hello from Mexico City. Or
Oh, no.
I'm not doing anything.
Biggest city in the world, isn't it?
What, Mexico City?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, Brian saying please no swearing this week, Graham.
Yep.
Keep it under control.
Will do.
Gaz Vickers, evening all. Sadly, I'm in and out tonight.
Ooh.
I have a Ducoot meeting.
Scout.
Ooh. Scout, I would guess.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Scout.
No, just no. Walk
Gout-
away
gout
from the
meeting.
gags. Walk away from the gags.
Look away. Oh, God. Yeah.
What's going on?
Gaz has got gout, is what we're just working out from that.
Where did the scout come from?
Is in his dodgy writing there. Anyway, Tony, Davey, evening guys, and you.
Oh, I see. I got you now.
Ash Crosley, evening chaps. Got my can of Coors and airbrush at the ready. Go on, Graham.
Are you airbrushing it?
Yeah, everything Coors.
This is only thinning.
Go on then. Go on then.
Hang on. Just.
I'll carry. BP Modelling, evening, everyone.
Hello, Paul.
This is Parray. I all hope everyone is well. Hope no one is covered in snow as I am. Oh, no snow. We get covered in many things. Like,
Right. I'm back to
you could do Martin Roop.
Martin Rupke, good evening to all. Been looking forward for the Friday night show? Yes, we do too. Stuart Bremner, good evening. I hope we're all good. Mr. Mini Dream says he hasn't got any snow yet, but he's gone from 70 degrees yesterday to mid-30s at the weekend. Oops. With who's he talking to? With you looking rather flushed, I thought you were on prune juice. Who? Who's on prune juice? I don't know. Carl making model says evening all. Hope you're all good. Yes, we are.
Hello.
Dan Kemp, good evening everyone. Hope we're all well. Looking forward to a night of modelling ahead. Sturman says the Queen is a lizard. Ooh. Not my words, Auntie Liz. Not my words. Not my words. Don't you go getting that Phil the Greek having any accidents in tunnels for me. It's not. Anyway.
My word.
David, Mr. Mini Dream says, I'm no queen, but I could use a Coke and Jim Beam. Ooh, that rhymes. He swore last week. Now he committing treason. Now am I committing treason? That was before Lee preempted my comment.
When you were talking about pressing the flesh for the Queen.
Yeah,
that's not honestly.
Worth her head chopping.
Press the flesh means shake hands.
Yeah, I think it can.
Not in my house.
I think it means other things as well.
Yeah, but we know what you. Yeah,
exactly. I wouldn't go out
operations
to the press some flesh with you, please, Queen.
It's like tossing salad can have a few different meanings.
Operations to the upper leg have a different meaning in Dan's house.
I do love a cucumber.
And tongue punching.
Don't. That's a mean thing to say about RuPaul.
Queen.
That's right. No. No. Stuart says she didn't shake hands with him, but she was very gracious.
What did you do?
She acknowledged your presence. Howard saying thanks to Paul for asking about his health. Stephen Mackay, hello all. Good to be back. Good to have you back. Benny and the Jets. She's a beauty day down on the Canadian plains. Hello all from hello app from Saskatchewan. So yeah, you see, they're all baked. All these Canadians, they're off the trolleys this week. So Radim FX Empire. Radim says he's from the Czech Republic.
Oh,
my bad. I do apologise. John Hebben, Shadowland Scale Models. Good evening to the smooth sounds of plastic fanatics. Joe's Model Kits. Hey, Benny, are you in Batus?
How did Graham take back over from you, Tim?
He sloped his shoulders. Brian Mullins says, howdy from Texas.
Put your foot down, Tim. Butting on him.
He didn't. He said, can you take over?
No, you've got to have a little read. I'll go there, have a read, and I'll butt in. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've lost where he is.
Dominate.
Alan, please. Alan Foster says, yes, it is him. He's bought his new kit today.
Yeah. Pete B says, greets from Australia. I like that one.
I like how he puts it in brackets.
Do one each. It's really confusing.
Oh, no. No, you can do the next one, though, Tim.
Too long, Kim.
No.
I've got an idea. We should work across the whole order of the hangout pictures and do one each.
Oh.
First one to get the wrong one.
Damn, so it's right about you.
That is Twong Long Kim. I think I've got that right.
Just don't
Right, are
do
you?
it last week again.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, I'm not being. Look, I'm thinking I've got that. Twong Lu Kim. I think I've got that quite
You've done
right
well there. Yeah, you've done well.
for me.
Yes.
Hi from Germany. Thanks to Paul for the detailed build videos he made.
Ooh.
Okay, no problem.
Go on, Graham.
Oh, Sharpies.
Oh, so that's for me. It's me. Don't read that. One for Tim to Mangle. One of my old addresses. Go crack on, Graham.
I think that is
On.
Myneth Llynmoch Road, Carnbrunn, Brown, Cumberland Fell.
Not a bad effort.
Yeah, bit rusty. I haven't been there for a while.
Llynmoch Road, Cumberland Bryan, Cumberland Beck.
Cumberland Vec. I can't see the end. Cumberland Vec. I'm with it. Yeah.
See though, even Bills. Hello, guys. Bummed.
Ooh. There's too many references tonight.
I'm glad you noticed. I posted too late. Oh, don't they all say that? I've come to catch up with you guys next week. Happy Friday. Lol, did you remember that John looked it up? Probably had to look it up.
I remembered it because something like that, every time you had to speak to someone on the phone and tell them your address, you had to spell it out.
Sorry, I've lost it. Go on, Graham. Well off now.
Timber says he decanted some Tamiya TS paint today following Paul's paint guide, and it worked like a dream. Just needs to leave it overnight to gas off.
Yep,
Cheers, Paul.
very well.
It does. It's very easy.
John Meyer Wallen. Hi, guys.
Who?
John's there saying hi, guys.
John Merwallen, I think.
Brian Wynn was getting my computer set up. Ooh. He's got a Mac, hopefully. Carl Duran, evening all. How's the silver bullet, Graham? Did you take it for an Ann Summers shopper?
Where's Ann
It
Summers?
buzzes nicely, it says.
Isn't Ann Summers near Sherwood Forest?
Bet she would be if he wanted it.
Graham?
No.
Shame.
Different Carl.
Everything's in Lincoln Green.
What is it?
Yeah. I haven't tried it yet, mate. I've connected it up, and it actually holding the airbrush and having a bit of a play. It feels nice. It feels like it stabilizes the brush. It's nice.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Put your hand on the bulbous bit and hold it.
Yeah. And you just
stops it from slipping out, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you just don't squeeze too hard. You just firm pressure.
But yeah, nice firm grip.
And as you run your finger around the top, it gives you plenty of movement.
Wonderful. But
Anyway.
it's a lot of pleasure though when it.
Read the chat.
I'm thinking about extending the top, but anyway, carry on.
Gavin Colvin, hello, all from way down under. Yes, we're out saying Graham, chill dude.
I'm only jealous.
Yeah, John Newton, yes, just in time for cannabis is legal. The pastry's strict. The pasty's
strict. I think he says the posties strike.
Pasty stick.
Yeah. Just in time for cannabis, just in time the cannabis is legal, the posties go on strike. I think he's trying to say.
No, I'm not. I don't want to go out on a limb here, but I'm actually going to have to agree with Graham. He's a bit wasted tonight. I think they're actually quite right. Bonsai Warrior, evening all from Munich. Carl, great evening all. Have a good show. Modeler in the Shed, greetings all from the Shed and Scunny. Have a great show, y'all. Totally Scale Models, evening everyone. Hang on, I've got a child coming in.
Oh, Steve.
Tim just muted. Mr. Gav saying evening to Steve. Mark Grayton says, I'm a bit depressed at the minute. I was the big 50 on the 3rd of this month. Still not got over it. 50's the new 50, Mark. You're fine.
Yeah, he's a youngster.
I'm not going to read that one because I'm going to get into trouble. Other people doubting my press the flesh meaning. Honestly, Google it. Lee Barlow, hello, all not been in for a while. Hey, Lee.
Hello, Lee.
I haven't seen him for a while. He commented on one of my Facebook posts as well today, I think. Robert Morris. Hi, Paul and everyone from Southern California, SoCal. Evan Smith. Here's a challenge for Tim from my neck of the woods. The city of... You muted, Tim.
Sorry, I'll shout. Emily was being a big noisy elephant.
You've got to read that name.
Not totally going to shoot.
No, not this time. Sorry, where are you?
Evan Smith, the big ready. Above Jamie Garvin.
Here's a challenge for Tim from my neck of the woods. The city of Puyallup. Puyallup. Paella.
Some prawns and chorizo.
Yeah, chorizo near Washington, apparently.
Yeah.
We're not half baked, just fried, apparently. Jamie Garvin saying. Yeah, right. Andrew Callis, for all you capitalist Canadians, there's going to be a shortage of snacks this weekend. Yeah. They're going to be a big rush sale on Pringles. Once they pop, they ain't going to stop. Evening, everyone from the future. Clinton Eels. Good evening, Clinton.
Hey, John.
XL double. Ooh. Hey, not all Canadians are potheads.
I believe his name. I think XLW's name's Kerry.
Kerry?
Yeah, I think he joined the Hangouts a couple of times.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'll try and remember.
I'd be wrong. I'm sure it is Kerry.
I remember that.
If you can confirm, it'd be nice.
Yeah. David's saying, yes, Paul, love the last issue. The seats and the belts look great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Apparently, Stroman was saying, need more Welsh members to bring this to a halt. It'll just start off again. Joe's model kits, batters. Yeah, I'm not too sure either. John, I'm not going to try that. Damn, you're good at butchering my name. John Mere Wallan.
Oh, best radio unicorn, John MW. That's the name he used on the forum.
That makes so much easier. John MW. See, why can you speak it? Joe's more kits. Okay, it's nice. There, yeah. Oh, don't. Why does it keep skipping on me tonight? Where are we?
Make Wolfgang Thistle.
Andrews.
Wolfgang Thistle. I haven't seen him yet. Hunter Andrews, same to again. Sharpay, Steve. Lots of chatting around where people are from. I think we're actually done. Did I miss any there?
I think
Wolfgang the Steele's there. Evening all. Wolfgang the Thistle. Nice effort, Tim. It's Puyallup.
Pew.
Like Gallop. Puyallup.
Puyallup.
Puyallup. I wasn't too far off when I was butchering it at some point in the middle of that. Charles Stellini, have a great weekend.
Red.
Right, that's it, yeah.
Here. Bing. There we go. We're done.
Done.
Why'd you breathe fish tanks?
I was
Carefully, because they'll get glass everywhere.
Yeah. But when they're finished, they're shattered.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah. Okay, go on then. you comment and say hi then. Go on.
I can't because it's on the TV.
Can't you comment on the TV, darling? Oh dear.
Shout out really loud, little comment.
No. She says, I'm watching you live downstairs on the TV. I said, well, put a comment in. And she goes, I can't because it's on the TV.
Oh.
Why you comment on the TV?
Nah.
Oh, that's a shame. You sure you can't write on there?
Nah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Take a selfie in front of the TV and then you can show all your friends that your daddy was on telly and he's famous.
Thomas?
Right.
Much though.
We'll butcher the chat.
Yay!
We'll do a giveaway thing. We'll do a goodie bag. I'll do this one.
One of yours.
So all you're going to do, you can have the grade saying post starting numbers now. We've got a 5-minute counter there on the screen, which you can see. We're going to give away the UMP Goodie bag to begin with. All you got to do is when you see Graham post, pick a number between 1 and 1,000. One number only. After 5 minutes, we stop it. We do a live random generator, and the person closest to it wins the goodie bag free of charge. It's that simple. Are you ready, boys?
Oh, yeah.
When you're ready.
In 3, 2, 1. Number start.
Go. There we go. Stick around for that lovely Eduard kit to give away.
Oh, yes.
And the UMP Goodie bag to give away in Dan's section as well.
It's very busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook's busier than forum as usual, but there's a couple of corkers on the forum.
Well, mine's on there, so.
Hang on, then there's 3 corkers. Sadly, I can't post a picture of what I've been doing because, yeah,
Yeah.
I've been on holiday.
It would have to be
What you
Santa.
did when you come back.
Say again, what?
Do a picture of what you did in that guy's garden when you come back.
Yeah, they might not want to see that one.
Picture of that. I bet you took a picture of it.
Hey, what?
I bet you took a picture of it.
No, I didn't actually. One of my mates did though.
It's hard running with your kicks around your ankles, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it weren't so much around my ankles; it was like around my knees, and I had to pull them forward so I didn't spray them.
Too much
Dan's
information.
working on a new airbrushing technique.
If anyone's garden needs any silage, give Dan a ring.
Oh, dear me.
Hey, it's good fertilizer.
You wouldn't want it on your carrots.
All away from Spain.
Sounds like a load of shit.
Definitely wouldn't be vegan.
Definitely not vegan. It made me gip at the time and all.
Dan, doubling for David Dickerson. Oh, no, fantastic. Yeah. Or contract for Ron Seal. He looks more like Valentino now, doesn't he, tanned?
He does, huh?
You're a really bad Italian accent.
No, I can't.
But you can if you try.
I better probably could. Boobity booby. Oh God.
Bubbly booby.
I will say this though, it's an all over body tan. I've got no
need.
I've got no speedo marks.
Yes, I said shit. I did. We let shit and piss pass. Literally.
So does Dan.
Yeah. Yeah. Not considered a swear in my eyes anymore.
No.
Acceptable. The big ones are that k and
the what?
The t word as well. We're not allowed that.
K and t word.
And the see you next Tuesday.
It did sound like the first one though, didn't it, Graham?
Say again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't forget, pop along tomorrow to see my suck.
Chicken and chips.
And if you caught my turd earlier in the week.
I still think Sunday's update's going to be the best.
I don't know. Fridays is good. I just can't say it.
Yeah, Fridays is a good one.
So Thursdays.
I can't remember what yours was now. Oh, yeah.
Sunday's plastic.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Sunday's plastic. Updates. News and kits.
Kids.
Oh, Bill. You
There
got
you go.
minute and 35 seconds.
Brett, are you watching live, mate? Brett Anderson, are you watching live? Because I said that right at the beginning of the show. You might be on delay, mate. If you press the live button on your screen.
About 20 minutes when he gets to this point.
Yeah, you could be a bit behind that. Although, having said that to him now, he's not going to hear that for another 20 minutes.
Just said that. He's not going to read that for about 20 minutes. You might want to pop it in the chat.
Oh, I can't understand this concept of time.
Watch out.
Just over a minute. Input the number. Pop it in the chat. Team.
Numbers. Sounds like hat.
Yes.
David Coates just come in. Hello. Hello, David.
Hello.
No, Brett's not watching on delay. I think. Oh, I see that T word. I'm with you.
Oh, no.
No.
30 seconds.
So one that Tim called me about 6 times about a year ago.
All right.
You know, we're nearly approaching our 150th show as well.
Really?
Give over.
Cool.
Oh my word!
What's the is it? What's 100?
It'll be after Telford, probably near Christmas. Actually, 150.
Oh, cool.
I think we're about 8 away.
Count us in now.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Number stop.
Now, not.
Stop numbers not. Unlucky.
Just
Picked out.
numbers not.
Graham, I'll let you do the random generator. Go on.
Oh, I haven't bloody got one.
Well, never have I. That's why I'm letting you do it.
Okay. Hang on then. Let me just find one.
Gav remembers the first show, Mr. Gav. Yeah, so do I. It was terrible.
Hang on. It weren't terrible. We've just got better.
No, it was terrible.
No, well, I have to.
If you go back and watch it, it's abysmal. My camera's terrible. Everything's just terrible about it. It's not good at all.
Right. Am I sharing?
Yes.
Okay. So, for the UMP goodie bag, I'm going to pick a number between 1 and... No, I'm not. The random number generator is going to pick a number between 1 and 1,000.
Pick a number.
Ignore the 2. It was already there. If you think you know it was 1, please don't shout out in the chat. We will check and confirm that as and when. So, for the UMP goodie bag, kindly donated by Paul and Lee at umpretail.com, the winning number is 262.
There we go. Not bad, Graham. Needs working on, but it's getting there.
It does.
It's a lot of info to spiel out at once.
Yeah, I'll get there. I'll just put you on an MP3 on loop in my head when I go to sleep. No, that's probably not a good idea.
No, don't do that.
I'll whisper in your ear, it'd be easier.
Oh dear. Anyway, let's have a look. No script back then, says John.
No. Good point, no script.
Oh, I can stop screeching. No, I can't stop
I had to
screeching.
shout at them all what to do. No, it's a joke at XL. XLWW, your name is Kerry, isn't it? I'm not imagining it. I'm sure it is.
Oh man, we've got that. Oh, there's so many around that number.
Yeah, 150 shows. I think it is. I think about 143. This one will be. Yeah, I thought it was. I think one of the busier. I think we are one of the busiest modelling live ones, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
A lot of people try and copy us and don't succeed. But hey, that's it. Nigel, TED stands for Tuesday's Update Review and Discussion. There's one for every day, but some of them I can't say.
No.
I've got Monday's update. What was it, Sam?
Mondays. No, I'm not going there.
No, you can.
Which one?
News and gossip.
Monday's updated.
Use.
The
What
news
was
and
it?
gossip.
Oh, sugar lumps.
What was it, Sam? I
Yeah,
forgot.
I was there with Brian, with Norman. Sorry.
We hadn't perfected Mondays, had we?
Pete B, you are disqualified, buddy. One number and one number only, please.
That's it then.
You put about 4 or 5 in.
Really?
Yep.
I never noticed that.
What?
But having said that, though, my chat has been playing up.
Was that a potential winner as well?
Potentially.
Oh,
Potentially, but no, not now.
got it. See, it's where you got to pay attention to the rules. No, we've got Monday's update and some. I'll get there in the end if someone stops interrupting.
Yeah, I'll concur with that, no. I'm Tim.
Yeah. I was like, check about 3 times, and I was like, oh, hang
Yeah,
on.
I'm just going back and have another look.
I used to brain and everything.
Aaron's there backing you up about the numbers as well, apparently. Sorry, Alan. Sorry.
Thanks, Arthur. Cheers, mate.
I did. I said one number. Pretty sure I did. I normally do.
Yeah, one number only.
One number only.
Anyway.
I'd always say pick one number from 1 to 1,000. Sorry, Pete.
Otherwise, we'd have like 170 people all putting 1,000 numbers in, wouldn't we?
Yeah, you couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Happy?
Yeah.
Okay, so for the UMP goodie bag, kindly donated by Paul and Lee at umpretail.com. Google's random number generator drew the number of 262, and we had 2 closest to that, with 5 away at 257 and 267. But the first one to put the number in and to be the closest was Brian Windmill with 257. So well done, Brian.
All right.
Get your name and address to me, which I think I probably got, but I need you to send it me. Send me your name and address, Brian. I'll get that posted on Monday. Well done. Yes, Nigel, already got Wednesday's all new kits. That's already been announced. We got what is Thursdays? You thought of, Norm? I know what it's spelled.
Thursday's informative topic show.
That was it. Thursday's informative topic show. We got Friday's updated completed kits. Can't say. Saturday's updated completed kits. Sundays, what was it, Graham?
Sundays plastic updates, news and kits.
Yeah, that one. And Mondays, what was it, Sam? I can never remember Mondays.
I can't remember. I think, what was it? Mondays updates, news, and
The spells F.
Mondays updates.
You remembered it, I forgot it. Well, they're normally going to be tears and sucks anyway.
Mondays updates.
Oh, Andy went back and checked. I did say one number. Thank you.
Andy is super efficient.
Yeah, well done, Brian. Congrats.
Well done.
Yeah, no worries, Pete. No harm, no foul, mate.
Yeah, no worries.
No
worries.
Put a number in 18, might win again. It's only goodie bag and it wasn't the main prize. And there we go. So well done, Brian. Get your address to me, mate, and I'll get down the post here. Well done. Congrats. Oh, we're busy tomorrow, Adam.
Or even grats.
Alan says he's free tomorrow for a hangout.
Oh.
I think I'm off out now.
Very busy tomorrow.
I've got the kids. I've got the kids all weekend, so yeah.
I've got a bone in my leg.
There we go. No, there probably will be Adam at some point. The invite will go up on ISM somewhere, Andrew.
Awkward times. Anyway.
Wait for you, Graham. Go on.
What for?
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Looking for you.
What do you want to do now, Graham?
What do you want me to do?
Should we do what we've been buying?
I always like this one.
You give me 2 minutes to put my stuff in there, because I forgot.
Yeah, I'll go really slowly.
Graham's, I'm sure Graham can plug something.
I can plug something.
It's not impressive. It's not impressive.
How'd you get that in here? Plugged it.
Oh my God.
So anyway, I'm going to try and find. I'm not going to try. I am going to succeed in finding the post which has all of the things that you lovely people have been buying on the Facebooks. Can you tell how I'm padding here as I try to get my?
You always plug something while you're padding.
I'm going to. I'm getting there.
Well, do it now rather than
while you're waiting for me to tee this up, you could grab a pen and make a note of the URL website address, which is umpretail.com. And if you go to that website, right, there's loads of things on there for like models and making models. There's like Tamiya kits. There's glue. No, there's not glue. There's
yeah, there is.
Is there? Okay, there's glue. There's I wasn't sure if it actually made it. And there are tools and there are washes and awesome airbrush cleaners and thinners and sanders, or sanders and the customizable ones that you can cut up with the little bits to make your own. Yes, all good. Go to umpretail.com, but don't do it just yet. Wait till after the show, but write it down so you know.
Oh, it's not the show. Go do it now. Spend your money.
Anyway, right.
We can do two things at once. Come on now. We're men.
Yeah. Are you done then, Paul?
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
Good. Let me.
And no one send any messages to Graham.
So I've managed to switch it off. I've learned it.
Oh.
I've learned how to turn it off. So.
Yes, Dave. We should have a picture of Telford. Try and get there early because we've got a lot, but they sold like wildfire last year. And Gavin's waiting for us. Excellent.
Cool.
Superb. There we go. Go on, Graham. Off you go, mate.
Here we go.
You.
Presenting. I will hide that. Okay. Am I sharing? Can everybody see me? Not me, but the screen. So we've got 22. I've got loads. So let's kick it off with Charles Stellini. This week, an order from Poland arrived. Some 23mm Tamiya paints, very nice, and a few lovely kits. That's a good selection. Why can't we get those big bottles of Tamiya over here?
They don't fit on our shelves.
Yeah, that's the one.
What you mean? What the big plastic?
23mm.
No, these ones, the 23mm packs.
Yeah, they just don't. They never have. It's weird. Quite very odd.
Just looking at his figures there. Look at those.
That's that one. So the watchtower.
Possible.
The tower that behind you, can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
The watchtower.
You get the towel a lot.
Yeah, you get the tower with and everything.
Oh, cool.
I bought that years ago.
Oh, that's nice. What's is that? 135th?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Cool. Yeah, nice haul. And then we've got Radim, who is FX Senpai in the chat. Got some supplies from his local hobby shop for great prices. If you're planning to visit Brno, which we now know is in the Czech Republic, I think I pronounced that right, Brno. Go to Vanya, the best local hobby shop in the country, and I say, that big orange bottle is denatured alcohol, what we call meths in the UK. Mr. Hobby Buffables and some Tamiyas and some clampage. Nice. And some close-ups of his paint. Nice. Dan's been on a spending spree. This week, he's been mostly buying paint, Star Wars, and another small flanker.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that. I think he's almost got the full Mr. Colour set now. Almost. And a few other bits and bobs. Yes. That's what happens when you clear out your awesome stash. Nice shopping. And Adrian Height says he's went to the local model store for Mr. Hobby matte black paint. Granted, he did buy the paint, but he came accompanied with a gorgeous 24 scale Ferrari F40 and 2 other paints. Nice.
You got that wrong. You're supposed to forget the paint you went in there for.
And Brett Anderson picked up a few nice items through the week. Oh, yes. Is that the same one you built, Tim?
Yeah, lovely car. That's a brilliant kit.
Yeah.
Brilliant kit.
And they look like flexi file sanders, but not flexi files, possibly. Something like that. And some UMP stuff and some clampy things, and that's quite nice. I like that high ace.
Yeah, didn't you have that, Paul?
Similar one, I think, wasn't it?
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, you lot got him at Telford last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Those flexifile things?
Oh,
no. The high ace. You had one like that, didn't you?
It was different to that.
It was a slightly different one, wasn't it?
It was a bit more futuristic.
Yeah. Good to see the UMP Sanders there.
Yeah.
Very nice. More shopping from Charles Stellini. After Paul's lovely video at 2K Clear, this also turned up. He's got some Pro range.
Nice.
Nice one. Very good. Andrew Haycock has picked himself up Aoshima's 124th Liberty Walk Nissan GTR R35. Very nice.
Nice.
Version 1 and version 2, plus hobby design detail sets and top secret Sea West Nissan Skylines.
Cool.
Oh, that looks like a beast.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Nice car.
More from Andrew Haycock. Said he also got Aoshima's 124th RX7 Veilside. That's mean. Vertex FD3S. Okay. Never heard of that before, but it looks cool. and Back to the Future DeLorean, plus a Captain Jack's Lightning kit and a 1988 monogram Testarossa convertible. Ooh,
Cool.
very sweet. That's like that was the car on Outrun, wasn't it?
On what? Sorry.
Outrun.
Yeah.
Similar,
yeah.
I think it was a tester. So.
Yeah. There you go. I wonder what that kit's like. That DeLorean kit.
All right. There's two versions of that kit. There's one that comes with the plastic already sort of pre-coloured. It looks like it's brushed metal, and then you get one that's plastic. Then you got to try and paint it the brushed metal.
Right. Okay.
So you got
okay. And I'm assuming that lighting kit is to go in the DeLorean to make it all look lighty up. Cool. Very cool. I like to see that build, mate. And here we go. Sit back, grab a cup of tea. Clinton's driven past the model shop a few times this week. Right, so just a couple more kits for the stash and a few more TS sprays. So he's stocking up on TS and some, oh, that's a new lacquer paints, Tamiya lacquers. So a Sherman from Tamiya and that gorgeous GTR Calsonic Skyline, which is just lovely. And then he went back and he got himself the Tamiya Willis Jeep and some more TS paint. And then he went back again and he bought a Jägermeister Porsche and a couple more tins of TS spray. Although this time, to be fair, it wasn't just paint, it was a gloss coat that he bought, which is, you know. And, oh, and then he went back. Oh, he got these a month ago, so you can forgive him for that one. Some more gloss, some more TS, Chevy Fleetside, and an Evo 6. Very nice. That's a good kit, that's so I've heard. Hide the post. Dan Edmonds got himself a LaFerrari with carbon decals and PE belts for a bargain. 25 quid. Blimey, on eBay. Came with 2 clear parts and 2 front number sprues. Don't know if that's the norm. Also bought some 2K to try out. If I like using that, I'll invest in some Pro Range. For zero paints, I think Paul's video is still on ISM. Who's echoing?
You could have bought the Pro Range for £2 more then, or £1.
Yeah, we got a litre of it. But yeah, scroll down the ISM YouTube and you'll find Paul's thing on the actual zero paints 2K. Very nice. That seems cheap for that Ferrari. 25 quid, blimey.
That's cheap.
And Claire's been buying as well. Picked up some Rebel kits on sale. Got the Viper GTS for 15 quid. Noise.
Somebody's rolling.
Down the man. Doing some bad echoes, dude.
Has he gone? No. Still there. Can somebody mute Dan, please? Is he gone? Thank you. She's got the Dodge Viper GTS for 15 quid. The Mark 1 Golf Pirelli. I've still got an echo.
No, it's
Reboot now.
Don't worry, Graham. We'll
Thank you.
it out.
It's hard to talk to yourself.
Back on.
And onto the next page, she's also got the Kastenwagen VWT1 from Jadlam Racing and some Molotov Liquid Chrome 30mm refill for airbrushing. 17. That sounds cheap. And I'll pull that picture up now because I love this.
Yeah, that's cool.
Look at that. That is really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
It's not a bad price either when we had it on the show the other day. It was not a bad price.
I got 1/16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
It's the best one I've seen of them, yeah.
Porsche. Oh, I don't know. I like the Jägermeister one that Sam sent me. That's lovely. It's really nice. And then some bloke in Sherwood Forest finally got himself a decent compressor.
Yay!
Yay!
Has some bloke used it yet?
It's plugged in, it's working, and I've blown some air through it, but I haven't tried the painting yet.
Oh.
And I've got a little silver bullet. And I tried some super metallics, although I did find out that it wasn't the colour I wanted, but never mind. And thanks, John. I didn't see your message there. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I've been running an AS186 since I started 18 months ago, and it was second-hand when I bought it then. Although it's still going strong, I'm not convinced it's going to last much longer. Radim said he got himself a last-minute purchase today. 72nd scale Mitsubishi Zero from Airfix. Very nice.
What a nice little kit. It's just masking the canopy as a pig.
I would imagine being so small because there's a lot of frame on that canopy, isn't there? Does look nice.
Who was it who tried to do one in a 2-hour speed build?
That was Eric.
Yeah. Spent about an hour trying to mask a canopy.
I do love the Zero. Nice plane. John Stone, greetings, slaves. It has arrived, and if it ain't juicy, then nothing is. A challenge indeed. So I'll take my head to one side. He's got the Russian 9K37M1 Buck air defense missile system.
Or
That is a
you know, it's the Uncle Buck.
okay.
Yeah,
That looks amazing.
Yeah.
And being Meng, that'll be nice as well, won't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, very nice. Look forward to seeing what you're doing with that, John. Lovely. And then Dan's back again with a late edition. He's just won this with the photo etch inside.
Nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's very, very nice, mate. 32 quid with PE. That's nice.
Good price.
Yep. Lovely looking car, that as well. Has that got gull wing doors on it or something?
Yeah,
it has.
Yeah.
Wow, cool. And I assume going off the box out, they can be posed open as well. Oh, mint. Like that. Some bloke called Timothy Iverts has bought some Fion decals for the Fokker D7.
Yep.
Camel, Felixstowe, and the Brandenburg.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. And then he's also got the Albatross D5.
Quite an old kit, but such good decals in it. It doesn't seem to be bad a kit.
Yeah, I really like that.
And the plane of the far up in the middle in flying away is that plane, the Albatross. It looks so good in that shape.
It really does, doesn't it?
It looks lovely shape. Very nice.
Cool. And then Paul has been getting himself another AMG GT3 because, well, why not? And I'm really looking forward to seeing this one.
But why do you want multiples of the same kit?
Must have been asked about 20 times today.
Honestly. Is this a joke?
It's not real.
And then he's got some Liquimolly decals.
The big N6.
Oh,
You see that mad Irish.
Now that is one of the best
British person there.
That mad Irish
looking. That's such a good looking one. That
it really is, isn't it? It really is. Yeah. Yes. Something about blue and red schemes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Martini, Rothmans. They're all good looking things.
It's the red, white, and blue, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Steve Spencer Beanie, I saw this in the week. Oh man, I'm not into sci-fi, but that looks a really cool build. So he's been after one of these for a while. Looks a really good book. Sorry for the poor picture. No worries, mate. But that looks like a beast. And although I'm not into Star Wars,
I've got one of them.
I could build one of those, I reckon. I really think they're an awesome looking thing.
I got one of them.
That one we saw at Cosford was amazing with all like the...
Oh, that were awesome. And he got the little Falcon on back as well. On back.
It had all the other ships, and it was something was coming out the thing. He had it mounted on a mirror as well, so you could see up inside the loading bay thing, cargo bay.
Yep.
It was really cool. Yeah, really good.
Still in this box, is it, Dan?
Yes, the wife wrapped it for Christmas. I'm not allowed to have it, apparently.
And
not that I want to do it in this bit, yeah.
And Luke's also been shopping for a new compressor this week. I'm not sure where Luke got his from. I got mine from Martin at air-craft.net. And
so did Luke.
Say again?
So did Luke.
Did he? Yeah. Good price and free delivery within 48 hours.
Yep.
Fantastic stuff. As always. And that's it for this week on what we've been buying.
Awesome.
Nice. Well done, guys.
Let's go to questions for the crew, aren't you?
Yeah, I can do that. I don't think, unless anybody slipped one in at the last minute, that there are any on the... Oh, there is. There we go. So one question from, where's it gone?
Oh.
Frank Barkey, what is the best way to paint a stripe on a propeller spinner?
Carefully.
That's a question for Sam.
That's one for
Good
Tim.
luck.
I've seen it done with some very thin, like 2mm masking tape wrapped around
Yeah,
in a spiral.
never done it.
Oh, Timbo's not here. He's the man for that.
Definitely.
Hang on. I'll leave that up there. We'll come back to it.
The only way I've ever done it is with the decal.
Mm.
What sort of anchor is that, Graham? I just can't read what it says in that top bar.
Top bar? Where?
On your internet browser, it says something about an anchor.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
What the hell's that?
Panic moved there for a minute, wasn't it?
Yeah, while waiting for Tim to get back, a couple of questions in the chat that I've just seen. Dave Lloyd says, do we know of any 124 scale diorama vegetation?
That, I'm afraid, you're probably going to have to make yourself.
Yeah, or just get the, because I'm looking at that at the minute myself, because I need some for this thing I'm doing with the van, and I'm thinking I'm either going to have to make it myself, or I'm going to have to buy some like woodland scenic stuff or something like that, and then use what would be sort of small bushes as sort of bigger bushes, if you make sense. I think. James says model officer says Yen models may have 1/24. I'm pretty sure that's where he got his.
Frey's got some yet.
So again,
Frey's got some on his side.
Oh, there you go. Have a look at Frey's the Metropolitan line, which is ModelEmporium.shop. Have a look on there, mate. There you go. Spruglo Addict asking how much the Sparmax compressor was. The 610 from Martin is £179 delivered, 48-hour delivery, which is damn good, I think. Yes, I did say Fokker. Just make sure there's no message there from Brian. Paul, have you seen that?
Yep, I did.
Yeah. I think that's it. Is Tim back yet? No.
No.
Paul.
Can
you answer Frank's question? How would you best paint the line on a stripe on a prop spinner?
You've either got to mask it or hand paint it. You can buy mask sets as well. Eduard. All of them. I don't know if they're generic or what.
I'm going to go back to my answer and just say carefully.
James, Frey's site is ModelEmporium.shop. Yeah, I've seen it done where you hold the brush still and turn the spinner, but you're gonna have to have a steady hand either way, really. Yeah.
I would probably draw it on with a pencil first, assuming it's a black spinner. Draw the outline on with a pencil and then.
So if you wanted like a yellow stripe on a black spinner, paint it yellow, and then they wrapped some like 1 or 2 mil, I think it was Tamiya tape they used, and wrapped it around in the spiral, so you can obviously take it off and put it back on till you get it just right. Then spray the black over the top. Masking tape comes off, and you're left with it, because you can mess around with the tape, whereas you can't mess around with your brush. That's how I'd seen it. Question from Brian Windmill: how does everyone prepare for how does everyone prepare PE for painting? Just primer, just normal primer, mate.
Yeah, I just normally glue it to the model and prime the whole lot together.
Yeah.
Just I mean, you can buy like metal primer, can't you? I suppose. Dan, you're off again, mate.
I found UMP primer, just works just
yeah,
good as any other, straight over the top.
I've always used UMP, and it's fine.
Yep, same here.
Andy kind of says, Sprewgradic's asking, is my new compressor quiet? I wouldn't say it's quiet.
If you go to the channel, guys, there's a review on the channel. I reviewed it a little while back.
Yeah, there is. There is.
They're not silent, but they're not overly loud.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, they're not bad.
I just tried doing that 3 times. You know that wouldn't let me do it.
Who what?
Tried mute Dan, he just would not let
Yeah,
me.
I wouldn't let you, no.
Weird.
Tim, do you want to add anything about painting a prop spinner, mate? As in the spiral stripe on a prop spinner?
You're muted, Tim.
I just unclicked it. No, I've never done one. I've never done one myself.
Okay.
Never had to yet. I think I usually quite avoid them because of the they look difficult.
Yeah, Al's just said the same. Reverse mask it. Yeah, that's how I've seen it done. Oh, don't post things like that.
What's that
That
sound?
shouldn't be. That should be muted.
No, it weren't no bad, Jay.
I know. Right, so that's it for the ISM page. Let's jump over to the forum, as we have one on the forum from our very own Scott, 2 Kids No Sleep. Right, this is a good question, actually. Any suggestions or insider tips or ideas for listing and selling kits on eBay from those experienced in doing so? Never sold anything, only purchased. So a bit intimidated putting stuff up and don't want to get hosed.
Make sure you advertise it right.
Yeah.
Defects, anything missing, etc., etc.
More description, the better.
Yeah. Don't waffle on too long, though.
But if there's problems on it, because like we do, if there's a fault on it, we will find it, and then you'll get a PayPal. Someone saying, "I want my money back," and people will do it, and PayPal will side on them because you did not list it correctly.
Yeah, if you don't list it properly, then yeah,
you're unfortunately, you will easily have the money taken back off you if you do not put it as described.
Take good pictures, nice and clear.
Yeah.
Don't do a lot of people doing patrol pictures all the same, but just ever such a slightly different angle. To the point.
Yeah.
Well lit.
List
get as many words in the title as you can.
Yeah. Have your listing ending on like a Sunday evening about 8 o'clock or a Monday.
I disagree.
About 8 o'clock.
No, I disagree. Monday evening's best, they reckon.
I find Monday's best.
There's people that had a weekend off, gone back to work.
Okay.
And they come home and spend some money on eBay to make themselves feel better. And the best time of the month to do it is the Monday after everyone's been paid.
Yes.
They've been out, they've had millionaires weekend, and then they're all depressed, they've been at work that Monday and they go shopping, and that's been statistically proven as well.
There you go. Pricing wise, this is the one that always gets me. Paul always says start off at 99p and be brave, but
yeah, you have to, pretty much.
If you put if it's a 30 quid kit, you do 25 quid starting bid, no one will bid on it. No. Whereas if you start at 99p, it'll bid its way up. Don't bother with buying it now unless it's something that'll definitely sell. Let it auction. Because otherwise it'll just sit there. Trust me, been there, done it, been using eBay for years.
Yeah.
Sold thousands of things on there.
Another couple of questions dropping in the chat, which I'll pick up as I'm going. Sprewgranic saying more about compressors. Can we recommend a reasonable price compressor that is very quiet?
No, they're all expensive.
They're all expensive, the quiet ones.
The fastest one you'll get is a Sparmax 610.
Yeah.
That's reliable and going to last you.
I've gone from an AS186 to the Sparmax, and although it's sort of the same kind of compressor, the Sparmax is definitely quieter, but I wouldn't say it's not quiet. You can hear it.
I went from a silent compressor, and I don't honestly know just that much different.
Yeah.
When you got your spray booth on your airbrush, you carry it anyway.
Yeah.
You carry it in my videos, so.
Yeah. But if you do want a silent one,
pushing 400 quid.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Double the cost.
Yeah, they're expensive. Jason P says, anyone have a good source in the States for ordering zero paints? Everyone I can find is hit and miss.
Look at Splash instead. Splash paints.
Yeah, Splash paints. Just because they're easier to get over there, I think. I think a lot of the problem with the stuff that's being imported into the States from the UK is because like the import duty stuff, so they've got to put in massive orders. So if they sell out, they've got to be kind of ready to they've got to know that they can sell another big order because it's expensive to buy the things all in one. Barry Thornton questions for Americans in the chat. Where would you pick up Bondo, in Hawaii or Mexico? Blimey. I'll let somebody in the chat answer that. It'll just sound dead in box. Bit of overkill. Right. Okay, let's go back to international scale model. Oh, there's a picture of Nick Clegg. That wasn't very nice, was it? And I'll find the questions on here. I think we've got 4 or 5 on here.
Yeah, Jason, look at Splash. Avoid gravity. Avoid.
Yeah, it's a shame, but yeah, definitely avoid gravity. Unless you want to wait for 5 months, your paint to still not arrive.
Hang on. I give up. I tried everything, but can't get the live chat to work. You're in it, John. You're talking in it. How does that work? What live chat? You mean the live feed? Yeah, Michael, do not use gravity paint in the US. Seriously, avoid like the plague.
Yeah.
You either will not get your stuff or you'll be waiting months and months and months.
Yeah. Jump on any of the Facebook groups and just put gravity into search and you'll see there's loads of people have been waiting and waiting and waiting.
Do not waste your time or money.
Yeah.
The guys, the reason what there's quite a few reasons why he's been having problems with he's been sending stuff out, but none of them seem to really be what the truth is. He'll just seem to suddenly send stuff and then doesn't send stuff.
People on the number went a year.
Very, very, very hit and miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, avoid like the plague.
That's bad.
Might as well get splashed though. They're made in the States, I think, and they look really good.
Yeah, they do look good. That's going to be really good.
So I gather. Anyway, more questions. So Gavin Morgan, here we go on the same subject. Experience with the zero or gravity color matched paints.
Well, avoid gravity, although they're meant to be very good paints.
Yeah.
Avoid like the plague. Zero, generally good color matches. I've had a couple that have been a bit iffy, and they can be a little bit hot and melt your plastic in places. Well, not melt, but craze. But I suppose it is melting in a way. I only use zero if I have to now. All the other times, I'll use Tamiya decanted.
Yep.
I love them. Anybody else?
No, same as you. Yes,
What?
24 hours beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah, John's there said he's been waiting for 2 years for his gravity order and lost $200.
Yeah, I know. Gav in New Zealand lost out as well. Ridiculous.
Shame, really.
Is it not done through PayPal then? His stuff when you pay then?
You're gonna get a certain amount of time to claim.
Really?
Yeah, 40
that is out. That is
20 days, you think it is from the time?
Yeah.
So out of order.
Yep.
So
you shouldn't have. Anyway.
Yeah. So Radim asks, what exactly is scale reduction effect? I get it in some terms, but if I hear it from you guys, it might help me to understand better.
I'm going to be honest and say it's a load of old bollocks.
Yep.
And that's straight from my mouth.
Yeah, straight from mine as well.
It's the same goddamn colour, for Christ's sake. How big it is. Even the scale gloss, I don't believe any of that malarkey either. Unless you put, like, hose in the paint on.
Yeah.
I think it's a scale effect. I will be honest. Anyone else got any views? John, any views?
Scale, yeah. I mean, maybe with the gloss, I could see something there. If you do have orange peel, that's obviously not going to scale down.
Yeah, that's a flaw, isn't it? That's not what
if
different.
you cleaned and polished it and handed it all out, then you won't have that anyway.
Yeah.
Colour-wise, yeah, no.
No.
I think. I'm going to say what scale effect is. What I sort of understand is what the difference is. If it's like on an army vehicle, when you paint it green, you'd paint it green and you'd stand next to it, face to face on the green, and you'd be looking at the side of the vehicle, and it looked very dark because it's green. Whereas on top, it looked a lot lighter because it's in the sun.
That's light though. That's not. That's not.
Yeah, but the greener then makes the light then makes it look slightly greener. So they then lighten the green when you're to give you then scale effect, as in you're looking on from the top of the tank. That's what I've understood scale effect to be. Whether it actually is what what I've understood of it is correct, I'm not sure. That's what I've understood it to be. But like you say, to be honest, green's green. By the time you add fading, add shading, put the weathering on, put some filters on, put some crew on, does it really make much difference if it's exactly if it's scaled paint? No, just correct green, like let's say the correct green, and fade it and shade it as we do on armor would be enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, if it does make a difference, it's going to be so tiny that by the time you put anything on top of that paint, I'm even just putting a gloss coat on there.
Yeah, it changes it hugely. Yeah.
As soon as you put a gloss coat on, it goes darker.
Yeah.
Matt's just made a good point though that metallics can be way overscale.
Yeah, but
Like the Tamiya's.
Like metal flake.
Yeah, metal flake is metal flake is something different again.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's the only time that I would worry.
That's what cheap quality metallic paint to put onto model kits is terrible. You need decent quality paint.
Yeah. You can pretty much see when a model's been sprayed with Tamiya X metallics.
If you want, even on like cut on show cars, they will use very heavy metallic paint on when they do candies and things like that, and they'll do that type of effect, especially on like low riders and things like that. It's always a heavy flake, whereas on normal production cars, it's very fine metallic flake. It depends what you're doing, what you want it to do, and what it look like.
Essentially, mate, I just wouldn't worry about it. Oh, there's a great question from Pete just coming in the chat there, so I'll go straight for that one. Pete B, is there an alternative to Future Clear Pledge that's available in Australia?
X22 Tamiya, GX100 guns, Aquagloss.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Just do not pick up a bottle of floor polish from your shopping centre and think you can use it as gloss. Don't. Just
hang on.
Don't.
You can use it as a gloss, but on your floors.
On your floor, yeah. If you go to either a model shop or a model website, or even just an art shop, because the Winsor & Newton, the selling artist shops, is better than Aquagloss. Anything that's not a floor polish.
Aquagloss, better than Future. Yeah, the Winsor & Newton like that.
Yeah. I mean, the Winsor & Newton gloss is very, very good. Takes a while to dry, but it's very good.
Yes.
Aquagloss or Tamiya X22, ideally thin with MLT, but Aquagloss is probably your easiest to use. Just don't shake the bottle. That's if you're airbrushing. But yeah, don't use Future.
Yeah, Future. I mean, I've been modeling for a lot of years and I've used it. The original bottle was okay. It wasn't brilliant, but it was okay. But that was the original mix of the stuff. It's now been, well, over the different like products that they've re-released on it. It's had its time. Yeah. It's dead and buried. It really should be. There's better glosses out there.
Pete, he's using it. He's thinking about using it for canopies. Just buff them up, mate. Just buff them up.
I hate. Not. Hate's a strong word. I hate this. I had to dip the canopy in clear. It's a brand new kit. Brand new canopy. Was it damaged? No. Why did you do that for? All you're doing is running the risk of either getting finger marks in it, runs in it, dust in it. It's molded clear plastic. If it's not good from the mold, I'm chucking some Future over. It's not going to fix it.
No, all it does is make the glass look thicker, and if anything, going back, it makes it sometimes look overscale. I think.
Don't.
There's no need to. Honestly, a good set of sanders, or even one of these. If I can lay my hands on it, one of those four-sided. If you can't get a good set of sanders, the four-sided nail buffer things that you get from the chemist with 4 different grades on. I've taken a seam line out of a canopy with one of those. It can be done, and then just polish it up. If you haven't got any polish, use a bit of toothpaste. Just gently polish it up with a bit of soft cloth, an old T-shirt or something like that. Honestly, There's no need to dip the things. It comes up so nicely.
Dipping things in ice.
Yeah,
Price
so easy to do. And as Andrea says in the chat as well, it can go yellow if you use Future, especially if you use Future. It can go yellow. But yeah, just polish them up, mate. There we go. Raheem's thanking us for the answers. Yeah, stick with the thing you learned and don't worry about it. Yep, that's the way, mate. That's the way. You probably just said it, but I think what's the best thinner for X22? Yeah, UMP thinner is great. Or if you want the smell and a smoother finish, slightly, go for MLT.
Throw the smell, level and thinner.
Yeah. No worries, Pete. There we go.
Oh, there's another one from Spruger Addict, Graham.
Let me see. I might have missed that.
What matte varnish do you recommend?
Oh, Tester's dull coat.
Yep, Tester's dull coat all day long. Thin with just normal Mr. Hobby thinner, not leveling.
Yeah.
Winsor & Newton.
Still haven't tried that. Tamiya XF86 is good.
Yeah,
again, thinned either depends. XF86 is good because you can mix it with either UMP or X20A. UMP's better, I think, or you can mix it with MLT, and it'll give you a different level of matte depending on what you thin it with. It's cool, really good. You can play around. But yeah, Tester's dull coat. It's awesome. Here we go. Ivan Dagenet. On a masked cockpit, interior paint goes on first, then printer, then primer, then exterior paint. When I peel off the masks, the paint comes off the cockpit. Any idea what I'm doing wrong? So I see what he's doing. For the masked cockpit, the interior paint goes on first, yeah. Then you primer.
Peeling the paint off when
and then
you need to detach your masking tape.
Yeah, is
your main thing, and try not to actually seal up the cockpit with masking tape. Just put wet tissue paper in there and just wet the sides of it so it gets a bit stronger, and you can push it to the edges. Let that dry, and then you can paint around it, and hopefully you won't get paint in there.
That and run the tip of a very sharp blade around the edges of the masking after you've painted it before you peel it off.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, John.
Yeah.
Also, like Canopy's now, wear gloves when you handle them because the grease from your fingers can actually stay on there.
Yep.
With Tester, with the Tester's dull coat and the 11 thinner doesn't make it go as flat as it should.
Yeah. And there we go. Good question. I like that. So again, John?
In it with Dan, the Winsor Newton.
Oh yes, Dan. What do you thin your Winsor Newton matte paint with? Matte gloss with, mate?
UMP thinner.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I did. I've used the gloss, and I think I thinned that with MLT. I think.
I thinned my gloss with UMP thinner.
Okay. Tell me, Mr. Paints, I use Mr. Lebanon Thinner. Mega use the original one.
Shalom, Yuval.
Hey, hi, Laval. So, Alan Foster, who is just about to embark on his first model, says he'll throw a couple of questions in. Do you guys know of any decent model shows further up north? Let's handle that one first, because obviously he's heard us talking about Telford. So, yes, I'll kick off with Cosford, which is not far from Birmingham-ish, if that's considered north. And actually, I went to Bolton Model Show last year, which was quite good, but I bet Norman's got a better one.
There's Huddersfield, which now will be in Halifax. IPMS Tyneside, we have a nice, great show up here. And there's many more up north. There's a fair number up Scotland. Depends how far up north you want to go to.
Yeah, Tony's for one this weekend.
North from Newcastle. Well, we're the IPMS Tyneside, which we have at North Shields in June. Then from there, the next shows up is basically Scotland. You're looking up the Scotland area, like Edinburgh and stuff like that. They're about the only ones that are closer, Glasgow. But I think UK wise, I think the Northern Model Show is the most northern show there is.
There you go. And there are loads. If you jump onto the IPMS website, you'll get a list of them on there, I think, don't you know?
Oh, yes, they put a list up every year. They come out. It'll show the shows that are coming out. Darlington has a show as well, which is not too bad. And it's not too far down the road. It's only, what, half an hour at the most.
Glasgow's this weekend.
Yeah, Glasgow's the show's tomorrow.
There's loads, mate. And the second question for Alan is, what clear coat would you recommend when fumes and smell can't be strong or harmful due to children being in the house?
Aquagloss.
Yeah, Aquagloss. Or if you can't get hold of that, then the Winsor & Newton gloss will work, but it does take a long time to cure properly. You will leave fingerprints in it if you're not careful.
Well, what I tend to do is, if I'm doing it like that, I spray it, put it in a box, put it in
Andreas.
somewhere warm. Somewhere warm, because it does help the Winsor & Newton to actually cure.
Yes, it does. Yes, a bit of warmth will help. Yeah,
Or a bit too warm is the problem as well.
yeah. So that's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's helped you out, Alan. Are you airbrushing or brush painting, mate? That's the thing.
Right now, I'm putting decals on.
I'm talking to Alan.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Someone asking about best. Oh, it was John Paul asking about the best thing for Vallejo paints.
Well,
How are you?
So Alan's getting an Apex in a booth for Christmas. Cool.
excellent. It's a booth.
Hey?
Who?
Alan's getting an Apex in a spray booth for Christmas.
Oh, lovely.
There you go. Oh, hello, Punch. I'll tell you what, you threw me yesterday with that comment. I was reading that, like, what's he talking about? And then I realised I got it. It took a while to sink in. I was a bit tired. But yeah, well done. It was funny. So yeah, that concludes the questions for the crew for this week. Yay! I like that. It's cool.
Well done, you didn't.
If I've missed any of your questions in the chat, just stick them back in with a couple of big question marks in front so I can't miss them, please. And I'll come back to them in a bit. Oh!
That's a scary face. Oh, actually, no. I've seen a bit.
Oh, no. I dropped myself right in it this afternoon, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Yes. Yes, you did. Yes. Hence why none of my holiday photos have been anywhere near the chat or anywhere near you lot.
That's a good point. I forgot to message her. Hang on a second.
We'll
How are you going to message her? You don't know her second name.
All right, you stumped me there. Oh.
Oh, dear me.
That was funny that night. What's Alan's wife's surname?
What's her surname?
Paul, can you stop presenting me, please? I'm getting an inferiority complex.
Okay.
It started to twitch and dance.
Thank you.
There we go.
I just hope he was going to start twerking.
Radim's just been ambushed by his fireplace. He's just had a little heart attack.
Very stoked.
Oh dear. What? John, you're having serious problems. I don't know what's going on there, mate. Excuse me. Right. That's me finished.
Nice one, mate.
No worries.
No, I didn't, Dave. I've seen it from Nudist Beach, but I didn't go there because it looks yeah, it looks like a big trek over there, and I'm not a well. If you see my midriff at minute, you could tell I'm not a walker.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. I was going to check on my kids.
I was going to say, because I mean, Graham could give you advice on handling.
I managed to walk to Nudist Beach on that rate.
Is that far enough?
Well, you strutted then when you got there.
Did you have to lie down all day, Glenn?
I had to lie down and stand up and parade about. Sam, it would
So
just
he's dug a little hole in the sand for himself to lie.
No, I had to dig a trench. No, I just poked my finger in the sand and just laid on my front.
Little thing, yeah.
Little finger?
Oh, yeah, sorry, wrong finger.
Hey, what's this comment about me and my thumbs that you put up?
Yeah.
I just remembered about that.
I was impressed that you stuck an ISM sticker to the sign, Sam, Dan.
Yeah, you know. Do you know not last year, in May when we went, that sign absolutely rammed with stickers. And I said to my missus, when we come back, I says, we're taking stickers over next time. We're just going to, assault that sign. And we got there and there weren't a sticker on it. I was gutted. I thought, hello, I'm going to be the first one on to have my collar felt.
Right a place.
Smack it middle. Sarah did put an erasure sticker on, but I would just stood in way of that one for my photo. And I wouldn't be awful, but I would just stand in the way of that one.
Sticker, Dan?
You right, Sam?
Was it a long sticker?
The erasure one was, yes.
You probably needed it, but
But I take about 4 or 5.
Got Robot Dan back! Robot Dan! Warning! Robot Dan! Oh, that face is great. Dan?
Tim, I have to say that Dan makes you look old.
Hey?
Dan makes you look old. I always thought he looked about 14, but Dan looks so young.
Dan doesn't.
Swear words.
It's right, we wouldn't have understood anyway. It was that bad.
What I did say is, I did take a load of, like Friday Night Live at the bench stickers and whatnot, and I was going to stick a load on, but I just felt guilty sticking one on the clean side. But it got one on, and it got the best one. Shush, Andreas.
Look amongst yourselves.
Certainly will.
I see Callan are busy.
Just painted the green on the
him.
What do you call it, green apple?
Now then, Matthew, if you want one of them signs that Tim's got at back of his head and Graham's got one in his cave, I've got one dotted about in here. I bet Paul's got one too.
Yeah, mine's over there.
You need to go on a Facebook page called Models for Heroes. And somewhere, I'm guessing at the top of the page, Graham will probably be able to tell you more about it, but probably at the top of the page, there should be a little link for a donation. Or it might be and as an attachment to the page, but you can actually buy them. Mine was quite a lot of money because, I donated a bit to him for that. So, yeah. But I can't remember what he's got them up on his page for. Again, Graham will probably be able to tell you more. But yeah, Models for Heroes Facebook page, or I want to say modelsforheroes.co.uk is his actual page.
I think it's a .org.
Is it a .org?
Pretty sure it's .org.
But yeah, they're readily available and it will post all over the place.
There we go. Oh.
Oh, flip.
Oh, Wednesdays.
This is a Friday's moment, this.
Oh, not bad. Perfect. The last picture for the Friday slides. Perfect. Done.
You're done, are you?
Yeah, I'm all ready for my bit.
Go on then, Tim. Do you want to do it?
I'll do my bit now. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
We'll mix it up a bit tonight, eh?
Oh, let's mix it up.
It'll be rebels tonight.
Oh, wait, hang on. Graham's not here.
So?
No,
Oh.
Graham probably needs to be here for this.
Yeah, Graham needs to be here for this. I've got a special bit.
Oh, yeah, of course you have.
Yeah. I don't want him missing out.
I forgot.
Yeah, I've gone then, Dan. Should we let Dan go then?
Thank you. I was going to mix it up a bit, but Sodgers.
Well, if Graham hurry up and comes back, I'll crack away. I don't know how long Graham would be. If everybody out there shouted Graham, it might make him come back quicker.
Yeah, doing well, Mick. Glad you're getting all sorted, mate. Mick had a bit of a nightmare in the chat. Glad you're getting sorted again, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving can often be a lot of stress. Just when you have to unpack away your cave and lots of boxes.
If I had to move now, I'd be dreading that. Cause
No, Mick had more problems than that.
I know he did. But yeah, if I had to move right now, then I'd be worried because my loft is chocker.
Imagine how Norman feels.
Oof! I was going to say Norman would even be even worse.
I need an Arctic.
Either that or a lot of UMP thinner in a match. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit more than a nightmare, wasn't it, Mick?
As long as it's all on the up now, everything's...
Yeah, put it behind you, move on.
Yes, draw a line and all that jazz.
Paul Chapman's asking how your cave's coming along, Dan.
It's been stationary for a couple of months, I must admit, but yes, I shall be cracking on in the next couple of weeks in the run-up to Telford, and while I'm hoping to have it mainly done for Christmas. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, maybe. With a good wind behind me. I'm hoping work slows down. I know it sounds wrong, but I need work to just slow up a little bit so as we're not like margarine and spread a bit thin. Yeah. Because I only went back to work on Wednesday and I regretted it as soon as I got in the yard. It was just awful. 6 o'clock in the dark and 20 jobs to go up all on Wednesday. So yeah,
somebody's back garden.
But yeah, as soon as work calms down, I can get stuck in then, and you know, doing like 11, 12-hour days, and it's.
Mark, if you ever feel fed up, mate, come and join an off-air hangout with us.
Oh yes,
you'll feel even worse. I'm only joking. Come and join an off-air hangout with us. You'll have a laugh.
I want to say sometimes, like if I'm really stressed out at work or just a bit down, just drop in and hang out for an hour.
Don't have to model. Just come and chat.
No, just drop in.
Yeah. Once you're working camera and a mic.
Just come and talk to us.
Yeah, because it's not a voyeur thing. That's a different site.
Yeah.
That's for when Dan's on holiday.
Hey.
Go on, Dan. Let's get your section done then.
Yeah, it looks like Graham's away with the children.
Coolio skis. I'm all prepared. I just need to mash buttons.
Uh-oh.
And hopefully it all works. Fingers crossed anyway. That seemed to work pretty quick. Oh, and that did.
Oh, what's going wrong? Maybe Graham's gone to Canada. Yeah, maybe Graham has gone to Canada, Brett.
Well, I'm going to say nothing about my ticket to. No. England needs to get on board with it and just stop being archaic and antiquated. But anyway, let's move along to my section now. Good evening, everybody. We're going to start on the forum as always. And first out the gate is JS1740, Mr. John Stone. It says, greetings, slaves to the plastic. This week sees further progress being made on the Trumpeter 135th Carl Garat. It's primarily in ultimate grey and based with various rust colours. Tracks are now also complete and painted. However, there is much, much more work to be done. And he hopes we like it so far and model on.
Looking good there.
He's cracked on with that, hasn't he?
Certainly has.
Yeah, I'm liking that. Now, whoever this physio is, it's a boat, but I don't think he's read the instructions properly.
No info.
No, he's got info.
Oh, I see.
It's
Dan Matthew, sorry, mate. I'm not presenting Dan. I forgot.
But that particular, I do quite like that boat there. I don't know what it is. It is a boat. It's a Santa Maria. Says so just there, look. And some really, wow. I think them figures might have been stored in a fire. And he says here's a photo of his first model in 40 years. He's got a very old Revell 190th kit of the Santa Maria off eBay. It's poor kit with many bent or warped parts. Huge struggle to get the two hull halves together. Should have started with something simpler and newer, pardon me. Paints used were those that were supplied with the kit, Revell enamel, which were okay after vigorous shaking and stirring. No. The paper mass flags are horrible. Did not use the figure supplied with the kit. The Portuguese marine on the far left seems to be standing in the I'm a little teapot short and stout. And his next model is a Revell Level 3 RAF Typhoon Eurofighter. So no more bloody rigging or flags. But I quite like that.
Yeah.
For his first model back in 40 years.
Done a good job.
Yeah, he's done a really good. To say it's a crappy Revell one and all. Warped parts and mangled hulls and fire damage figures.
Fingers?
Oh dear, they're
Especially from Revell figures.
Wow. And this is Mr. Stroman. And he's building a Type 59 from World of Tanks. And I do believe that's the picture of the tank out of the... Is it a game? I'm guessing.
The in-game garage.
And that's his tank, which is quite cool. And he's using a Tamiya 135th T55A as a base with bits from Legend Models, T54 1949 set, Def Model D10 barrel set, Voyager 7.62 tank machine gun, and Master Club tracks.
Lovely.
I like it. No, I don't. It's armor. Armor schmarmer. This is some weird fella just called Paul. This is to me a 124th Mercedes AMG GT3. Now, is that Eva or?
Yeah. Evangelon, I think it is, isn't it?
Evangelion, I thought it was, but I'm always wrong.
He's primed in Ultimate Modeling White Primer, painted in Zero Paint Eva Purple.
Oh, now great.
Hobby Design decals, Pro Range 2K Clear. The wheels and spoiler painted in Tamiya TS14, and it's all been sprayed through the Ultimate Apex airbrush. It's a great kit and decals and a great looking scheme. And I tell you, some of that background just sets them all off, doesn't it?
Does indeed.
I like it.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a companion.
Excellent build.
It is nice, that, actually.
Paul, have you seen that question from Big Mix Models?
Yeah, I ain't doing plucking because it goes everywhere. I'll explain that to you in the next video. I ain't doing it. I'm still picking bits of it up in here now. It's terrible. It goes everywhere.
This is another weird fella from the French Quarter. This is Mr. Tim Plastic. This week has been mostly eating. This week he's been working on the Eduard fucking. I nearly dropped into that trap there.
I know you nearly did, didn't I? I thought
I nearly did, and then I had to rewind and reprocess it. The prop is done and is started on the rigging, and has also opened the box top on the next build. He won't be doing a norm and closing the box. This will be built.
Oh, is that the bit I edited at the top?
Mm-hmm.
Tim thought he'd been eating bum crumbs. I changed it to eating out men's bums.
Ah, even worse.
Yeah, that's why I stopped myself and I had to read it and then read it again and then not read it. I do quite like your prop. It
Worked out well, that.
Yeah, that's come out well. That.
Yeah, it's playing at the moment, but it's working.
I like your machine guns as well.
Yeah, bang, 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 bang.
But yeah, that's starting to look the bizzo, mate.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Good fun.
That DH2 looks lovely, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the top. I'm gonna do the top wing photo etch and the bottom wing normal, so I can paint it and do some stuff on them.
That is cool.
You ought to get some more of that dope stuff, Tim, and do bottom wing.
No,
properly.
I'm not gonna do that. Nah, it's delicate enough for that photo etch. Try and do that to it. It's just gonna cause chaos.
Yes.
Yeah, I had the 172 one that I got rid of.
Hammer job or Ben?
It does look interesting.
I sold it.
It will be nice to see you swearing at it.
Do you know what? I was looking at the sheet. It's relatively simple to do. So.
It'll tell you that it's simple, and your eyes will read that it's simple till you start doing it, and then you're going to think, "What have I got myself into?
What did I do this for? I need a gun. That's what I do need."
It's another fine mess you got me into, Stanley.
Well done, Dad. Well done.
And we're going to move on to Mr. Making Models next, Carl, in deepest, darkest Scotland. And this week has been mostly making a photo booth. And his ingredients are some foam board, some more foam board, a glue gun, and some more glue sticks, a straight edge, a cutting implement, some card, one white, one black, and some LED strip light.
Good idea.
It says placing in oven on gas mark 6 for 1 hour and 45 minutes, and voila. But it looks good.
It looks good.
It does look good.
I like it.
It does look good. I actually, on that subject, I forgot to mention the day I saw somebody post on our group on ISM a while back about making one from one of these IKEA Droner boxes. The fold-away canvas boxes, fabric boxes that IKEA do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they've got like a plastic lining inside, so you can cut the fabric away and you can actually glue paper over some holes.
You can't
shine your lights through.
Say again? I'm camping there.
A bit like your tent over the back.
Yeah, one-man tent you got behind you.
Oh, my tent's over there now because I've had a move around in my cave, haven't I? Tent's over there.
He's moved it so it doesn't get ridiculed.
It's still there. Yeah.
We won't forget.
He's casting couch now instead.
I like the casting couch.
Like
they're nice, aren't they?
Casting tent.
Just in case I fancy lying down. I've got a blanket as well in case I get cold or in case anybody comes around and fancies a cutch.
Dan.
What?
Moving on.
Yeah, we need to move on now, don't we?
Why?
Because that we're getting a bit creepy.
I'm sitting in my cave in the moon.
Cheers, Punch. Thanks, mate.
We're going to move on to Dan the Goat. This is Mr. Cook, isn't it?
Yes, mate, yeah.
Oh, Dan.
And he says he's done a little bit on his Trumpy 72nd SU30. He's put together and fitted the engines and intakes with a little sanding and fettling. He's used some Ultimate Black primer to check seams and sanding. And we hopefully can get her into full primer, children permitting, at the weekend.
Excellent.
Good stuff.
I like.
Very nice, very nice.
Apparently it's a lovely kit. And he loves his City Go, his mum, Asda and Kippers.
Right.
This is
why is everybody
76 now?
Hang on, Dan. You can only see me.
Uh-oh.
which is never a good thing, but especially not when you try to look at the people's models.
Let the lag catch up.
You know what it's doing? Is it lagging? Is YouTube lagging?
No, I clicked on Graham and forgot, and then everyone's told me they've clicked off it and they're still telling us because
There
they're
you go.
20 things behind us.
But that's Mr. Cook's. What is it? An SU-30.
Yes.
I've only just spoke about him, but it's because it's an aeroplane. Oh, and this is Mr. Arillo 76 next. Mr.
Dan, go back up to Dan's one who didn't see it because I wasn't sharing the screen.
There you go.
This is Dan the Goat's SU-30 in 72nd scale by Trumpy. Again.
Nice.
Still a big old lump in 172, those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bearing in mind, though, he's had a lot of his jets in 48th and all, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So one of those in 48 is a big jet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm building at the minute. Well, half built.
And he's only got a small space, really, hasn't he?
Not now that we've fitted it out and organised, and he's organised it properly. It's good now.
Yeah, but, you know, for, like, built kits, a 48th one of them would be massive.
Yeah.
Right.
Huge.
Not that big.
Bigger than that.
Yeah, not that big.
That's quite big.
Bear in mind, I've built one of them already.
Yep, that's
My
true.
face. Hello. Hiding my face.
And this is Mr. Arillo 76, Mr. Antonio.
Antonio.
Bit harsh. Bit harsh, Dan.
Oh, I'm going to cough a watch up here.
What?
Anyway, this is Mr. Arillo 76 again.
Yep.
This is his Airfix 148 Spitfire. Is that a 4 or a 5? That's a 4, isn't it?
5B.
5B.
5B. Oh, close with 4. I only one out. He's used Ultimate Primer, MR paint.
Go on, Dan.
Tamiya paints. He's had a few fitting issues, but nothing really terrible. I like his collage picture as well.
Collage.
Yeah,
very nice, Antonio.
Yeah, he's doing.
Dude.
He does do good work as well.
Right.
You mind what he says? He does do good work.
Mm.
And this is F27 Pax next. And he's been a bit distracted from getting much modelling done these past few days. So here's as far as he's got with the Welsh models 1/144 Fock F27 500. The kit is more or less straight out of the box with a few little details added to give it that sense of a je ne sais quoi. There we go. Look, that's as much
Well done.
get out of me. This is the second coat of Tamiya Rattlecam Primer. I thought he'd save some time by using the paint straight from the Rattlecat, and you guessed it, painting all the wrong places. After a good sanding down, this is what it looks like after a try with decanted Tamiya white primer. It's closer to completion next week, he hopes.
Nice one, mate. It's actually nice to see one of his kits in
Yes,
progress, because he finishes them so blinking quick.
I like what he's done around the outside there as well.
That's a really good idea. I was just looking at that actually.
That is the only issue I've got with that is it's if that's what he's spraying onto, he's going to get all that dust in them corners there.
Yeah,
All round on him.
yeah.
But I like the premise. You know, like if you've got your object on a stand and that's close by, I quite like that. I might pinch that. Yeah.
I made a couple of those out, but I've made them more like blocks.
Yes.
Out of cardboard, but that's actually a good idea. Having them all laid out in a line like that.
I've got high density foam.
I'm going to get some of that now. Anyway.
But it's nice to see one of his builds in progress.
It is, yeah. It is. Nice.
Page 2 on the forum. Oh. And this is Water Prices next.
Andrew.
And I quite like that one, that top one. That looks good. And I quite like that.
Yeah.
Whatever it is at the bottom. It says it's a mixed bag this time. It's sent Chamond by Hobby Boss in 135th. It's primed in Ultimate Grey Primer and a Revell 124th Samba bus. Ultimate Grain Primer, and then Zero Paint Sealing Was on the lower half and Mage around the top.
Bless you.
And he hopes we all have a good weekend, Andrew.
Well
Looking
done.
good, mate. Looking good.
I'm just trying to decipher that Zero Paint Sealing Was.
Resealing wax.
Is it
Okay.
in wax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm none too sure, but I do like it. I've got to say, the colour is picked there is really nice. I quite like that.
Yeah.
It's a classic two-tone.
I got another nudge from my little boy. I think the Samba bus that Sam bought for him is going to be built next.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And this is Mr. One Mac next, Mr. Al McNeish. It says, hey folks, progress on the 132nd Trumpeter SBD 5824B. Wheels on, prop finished, and weathering in progress. Several photos show severe wear on the port wing. It may have overdone it slightly, but who cares? It says it's just about there, only the flaps / dive brakes, aerials, pitot tubes, and radio wires to stick on, and it's done. And thank you for looking.
That's looking great, Al. It really is.
Yeah, that looks good, that. Yeah, I know. Moving along swiftly.
Yes, very. Here we go.
That wasn't me. I'm not taking the rap for that.
Carry on. Carry on. Dan.
Happy.
It sounds like you could fly a kite.
You've done nothing.
Carry on, Dan.
And this is Black 73 Cat from a weird location called Shield Forest.
Hello.
That's brilliant.
And he says, Paul asked if he'd add this to his Telford display on the Ultimate
What?
stand.
I thought I was asking that.
Having never displayed any of his work, he's a bit nervous, especially as it's been sat there unfinished for months. So he's now on a mission to get it finished and onto some sort of diorama, which is also very daunting. I've never done any sort of dio before. Should get it started, but procrastination is strong. Yes, yeah, I always do that on all, G. Anyway, this is the 1/24th scale Italieri British Gas Transit. Left to rot somewhere since the late 80s. All painted and chipped a long time ago, but this week has been sorting windows and wheels. Tyres were flattened with a combination of fire, I like that bit, knife and white ultimate sander. Windows were streaked with MIG ammo products, and then he wanted to recreate the moss that built up around the window rubbers. Eventually did it using MIG ammo slimy grime wash and then some green pigment, which he got by evaporating some ultimate algae wash. Top tip, if anybody's listening, dry your washes out from UMP. Make awesome pigments.
Moss looks fantastic, right?
It's almost there, and now he needs to really make a start on Dio.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah, that's going to look wicked, that.
Yeah, I have to say I'm well chuffed with how that moss has turned out. It's I know I keep going back to it, but I'm really chuffed because it could have gone either way. Because I'm chucking enamel products onto clear plastic, so I could have wrecked it, But yeah, I'm quite chuffed.
I'm looking forward to having a visual of that with my own peepers.
I've always liked the rust effect on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good fun. Good fun doing
And next is Mr. Novarus, Mr. James Skiffins. He says, well, Matthew, I don't know where my name's Dan. He's been working on the next How I Do item in the series, which will be about water. So here's a sneak peek. This is his base for his 172nd LCVP landing craft by Airfix. Primed in Ultimate Black Primer and painted using model colour 898, 868, 973 and 847. And he hopes we like it.
I'll knock it totally out of the park yet again.
Yes, that's going to look well.
That's going to be cool.
I think he's definitely got the thing for doing a nice Dio plus model. Oh my word. Mr. Norman D. Oh. This is his Hobby Boss Soviet SS-23 Spider Tactical Ballistic Missile Mobile Launcher.
That's nice for you to say.
That's a big rocket go bang bang, isn't it? Is keeping the guesswork going on what he's working on each week. He removed this one from the safety of its box and began fiddling with it again. It's a large model with a very good fit, but a bit of head scratcher with all the small number of photo etch parts that need to be added. Well, can't complain as it's out of the box, so let's get going. Tune in next week for another mystery out of the box fiddling session. Wow, that sounds so wrong. And he still refuses to endorse any ISM or ultimate advertising on his photos. I do quite like that though. That's good. And I will just say this next one, if I were having to pick, would definitely 100% get my vote. Because it's
Matt, that's lovely, Matt.
That is cool.
This is Bifford, or Matthew, if you want to call him by his given chosen name. And he says he's wrapped up the Tamiya Mercedes AMG GT3. It was primed in ultimate white, painted in splash paint hell green Magna.
That's so good.
And cleared with splash paints 2K flat. And I've got to say that looks flatter than a snake's belly.
Yeah.
The decals are from SK Decals, and they're fabulous. Up to now, he's been regretting going with a flat clear, but it's growing on him, and he hopes you enjoy the Beast of Green Hell.
That is gorgeous, mate.
I'm going to say flat was definitely the way to go with that.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Definitely, that looks awesome.
You know, I haven't seen a bad scheme on that GT3. Yeah, that one that Paul's just done is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
The stock one that Claire did a few weeks back was just
that one was really nice.
Yeah,
that's something different again, and that's beautiful. It changes the look of the car every time. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's seen mine yet, Jay.
Yeah, that's lovely, mate. Well done.
Wow. Yeah, he's picked a good colour, and I'm really glad he stayed with flat, because that just changes it completely.
Yeah.
But like I say, I'm not picking, but if I were, that'd be my winner.
So aggressive looking, that thing.
And this is Mr. Adam Challenger of Challenger Scale Modelling fame. He says a bit of progress on Italia's Daft Maritime truck. He's got the chassis and both the truck and trailer finished. He's been working on the cab and also trying to work out how to get the interior in after the cab has been assembled. Once that was done, he got it into primer and started work on the curtain side trailer. Lots of gaps once it was together, so filled them all. And this is as far as it got. She's quite a size, as you can see, and it hopefully will get the rest of it primed and some paint on this week.
I'm glad I got rid of mine now. It's
massive.
Yeah, that's a beast. Beast.
Looking good, huh?
Yeah, that looks banging. Oh, oh. This is Mr. Andreas.
That's a lovely bit of work, Andreas.
Yeah.
It says, hello. This is the state of his current build. It's a Eduard Spitfire in 1/48 scale. The principal weathering is done. Still needs some touch-ups, and there is still some sub-assemblies that need to be done. Thank you, and stay classy, ISM.
That's cool, Andreas, as usual.
Yeah, very nice. That I quite like that a lot.
No, there's somebody who should get a YouTube channel going.
Definitely, definitely. But
beautiful work.
It just confused everybody.
It would be funny.
It'd be hilarious. Oh,
that's what we know.
And the last one on the forum of the evening is my blue turd. That's now really, really, really shiny.
After what happened to you this week, then I wouldn't say that.
There's one of those in my local garage. I just saw it when I went to pick my car up. Well, it's a rip-off one, you know, the copy from later on. But
the Sierra with a plastic body.
Yeah, they're a good car though.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. But yeah, this is essentially what I've got done since before I went on holiday. I put 2 decals on, one at front and one at back, just little badges, and then it's had a clear coat tonight, and that's all the modelling I've done in a fortnight. I'm ashamed.
What colour is that, Dan?
Well, you haven't been away. You've been
That
out.
is Badger Militaire Ghost Tint Plasma Fluid
Yeah, it's
Lovely
lovely.
colour.
over Badger Militaire Chrome Silver.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that colour.
I quite like that colour.
That's nice.
It's
Just
quite
while you
attractive.
Just while you're switching over to Facebook, I'll pick a couple of questions up from the chat. Barry Thornton's asking what I use for the tarmac. I didn't, mate. What when I first started, I bought a big job lot of stuff from a friend of mine who was giving up modelling, and he gave me that picture frame thing, and there's a sheet of glass with some, it's like really heavy grit sandpaper. That's all I can imagine it is, glued to the glass, and it looks like tarmac. It's not going to stay like that. I'm going to rip it up. And then there's a question about the Apex ball. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Do you want to leave it or do you want to answer it? Or?
You read that, my answer.
Powerwolf 1097 says, hi there. Can anyone tell me what the quality of the Apex airbrushes threads metal is like? It looks pretty good, but unsure of its overall build quality as it doesn't seem to be mentioned on the site. Well, put it this way, I don't think Paul sells many spares.
No.
Very rarely. Very, very good quality. Made for our specs by Badger, USA. We've been making airbrushes for a long, long time. So, yeah, nothing wrong with the quality at all.
Yeah, honestly, it's, yeah.
Didn't fault it. I've been putting lots of nasty stuff through mine, and I've never had a problem.
No, they're really good, mate.
What is
Really
that?
good. Say again, mate?
What's that noise?
I don't know.
Random.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed, mate. Yeah. They
It was a Darth Vapor.
Darth Vapor, was it?
Yeah.
I've just left RoboCop smiling. That's all right, lads. Don't worry.
There we go. Right. Sorry, Dan. Thank you.
And we're going to slide slowly this week into Facebook. And we're going to kick off with Disco Stu, Mr. Stuart Avery.
That's Sir Stuart Avery now. He's met.
Oh, I apologise. Sorry. His Royalness Stuart Avery. Sorry, Stu. You know we don't mean it much.
No.
And this is completed vignette base for his Dragon Whitman Kursk Tiger. The base itself was a cheap 8x10 photo frame, bought it at Pound World. I wonder how much you spent before it closed.
£2.
It masked off the frame with gaff tape before applying non-crack polyfiller. Before it was fully dry, pressed down the tracks, track marks using some spare DS Tiger tracks from his spares box. Then prime the whole surface with UMP black primer once dry. It laid down the ground effects using Woodland Scenics ballast, using Woodland Scenics PVA glue. Very expensive though, that's do when just regular a gallon tub for £2 will do you. Followed by an overspray of their watered down PVA. Ooh, yeah, another expensive maneuver there, Stu. Left it to dry for 24 hours and then painted the trackway with Tamiya XF57 buff, followed by the outline for the grass areas with Tamiya XF58 olive green. Finally has laid down the Woodland Scenics light green static grass flock with their PVA and let it to dry for 24 hours before removing the gaff tape. And the end result is as you see, and is very happy with how it turned out.
Good.
Yeah, it's looking nice.
Yeah,
Send that to me and I can stick my van on it.
Say what?
You could send it to me and I'll stick my van on it.
That'd be banging for your van, wouldn't it?
Any body buried under there?
Mr. James Fender next. And he's finished his Tamiya Nissan GTR. It's his first finished build in a while. It's crazy how much dust matte black picks up. The matte black paint is Alclad black primer straight out the bottle, and the gloss was 02K clear. His aim was to give this car a wrapped look, and he hopes we enjoy.
Cool. Nice.
That's quite nice, that. I like it. Looks like Batman's daily driver. This is Mr. Rennie Stoffridge next. And this is his Revell Peterbilt Highway Dragon.
Cool.
It's an old kit from 1989, so a lot of sanding and removing flash. Looks like some out of Mad Max with no doors.
Doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Mr. David Powell. He's done his writing, but he's sort of forgot his picture.
Oh no, David.
Oh.
Yes. It's a Revell 124th Bell Huey UH1, and he's used some paint. And I'm sorry, David, but no picture.
Oh dear.
So we'll have to slide into Mr. Howard. That sounds wrong. We'll move on to Mr. Howard Laird next. And he says he's taking a break from the weathering of the body on the Revell VW Golf GTI. Pardon me. He's moved on to the interior tub today. He's cut the radio out the dash, ready for some loose wires poking out. And this is weird feedback.
Sam, I'll mute him for now. Is it done?
Yep, so he's cut the radio out of the dash, ready for some loose wires poking out, and also experimenting with doing a weathered carpet. Is used tissue paper and white glue to make a form from the tub to work from. The masking tape has enough of a waxy surface to stop it sticking when it dried. Varnished it for a bit more strength as it's quite fragile. Then he flocked it, painting, weathering, ripping and shaping his neck.
You got a bit crazy.
Also been cut out.
Uh-oh, there he goes.
Who?
You, Dan.
What?
You're breaking up.
Oh.
It's all right, you've gone better now. Fine.
Oh.
It was a bit funny for me as well. Then.
I think internet's just been...
Yeah, go on, you're all right. Crack on.
Blah, 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 blah. The sills and speakers have also been cut out as the radio and speakers would have been salvaged. Sorry, it is technically 2 pics. No, it isn't. It's a collage. But not much doing yet this week, and he may edit his post if there's further progress. I bet that was fiddly cutting them speakers out and radio, you know.
Yeah.
And getting it to look right.
Yeah, it looks good like that.
Yes. I quite like this as well. This is...
that Dragon kit? Oh, it's the AFV Club one. Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'm going to butcher his name next.
Go on, do it.
Martin. There you go.
This is Martin.
Yeah, that's what you do, Dan.
I'm gonna say it's Rope Key or Rock Key.
You're ropey? Yes, you are.
Always roping me, mate.
Yep.
You haven't been on one of my scaffolds. This is his AFV Club's MIM-23 Hawk missile battery. It's almost done with the building and correcting his own faults. AFV have made some freakish small parts with multiple attachments that he's had to replace with some 0.32mm solder wire. But in all, a great kit. I quite like that, actually.
Yeah, you've done a nice job. Don't usually see them built up, so that's nice to see.
No, it's different.
Cool.
And this is Mr. Brett Anderson next.
Oh, Dino.
Evening, guys. He's slowly making progress on his Fujimi Dino 246 GT. Painted and decanted Tamiya TS8 Italian red. And then had a crack at the 2K clear. Valspar brand. Scored a few fish eyes from possibly being too heavy-handed on the tack cloth.
Fish eyes are probably contaminant somewhere.
Yeah.
So if you're cleaning the airbrush, only use the thinner that comes with the 2K. Because the cheaper thinner is not very good quality. And keep anything else out the airbrush. That's why you should really only have one airbrush for your 2K. And you might be getting water-free compressor, so just check that.
Yeah, I was going to say that normally does it for me. Bit of
It
water.
has a contaminant of some sort.
Yeah.
Dan,
He's also got a couple of bits of dust.
Bit dashed.
But overall, for his first model in 2 decades, he's pretty happy so far. And he also very much admires the effort all you guys do to do this show. So thank you all.
Thank
looking
you.
good, mate. Dan,
Nice one.
Hello.
will you just scroll back up and have another look at David's, mate? He's saying his picture's definitely there. It should be showing.
No picture there, mate.
Isn't that
Refresh
there?
it. Hang on.
Say what?
Refresh it.
Yeah.
1 second.
It's a nice build as well, that Huey. Done a good
It's
job.
not my caller. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, I have seen the pictures of it. Let's have another butcher's. Nope,
No,
definitely
it's
not there.
showing, mate.
Is it showing for you, Graham, on your screen?
Let's have a look.
Right, so I'll just have a little look at myself.
Is that my music?
Do you want me to sing?
I want to say we
Yeah.
need some of that 1930s piano music, don't we?
Ding.
Carry on, Dan. We'll have a little look.
Yes. Where did we get to? Mr. Anthony Horman.
Oh, that's cool.
And this is his Revell Ford F-150 XLT in 1/25th scale. Vallejo dark blue and battered 2L.
Oh, that's cool.
He's used a SMD for headlamps and dash lit also. He's working on armor and spikes to complete the zombie hunter look.
Looking good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I can't. David's power. There's no photo there, dude.
No, I can't see it neither.
Nope. Sorry.
I'm gonna jump on board and I'm not looking.
Yeah.
Well,
Unfortunately, there's nothing showing for us, David. It's not even showing like an attachment unavailable or any other comments. So I don't know what's going on there.
That's stunning, guy. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's right.
This is Mr. Gary Constable. And this is his Fujimi Yamaha YZR 750 Lucky Strike Team Roberts Suzuka 8 hour.
Yeah.
He's calling this one done. He's quite pleased with it, seeing as it was destined to slowly decompose in the stash of shame. Generally, a very good kit, just the decals are way too thick, hence taking the route of painting all the red areas and using black chrome bare metal foil for the pinstriping.
Well done.
Wow.
Nice. You got all the cabling done and everything in there, so it's really nice. Fuel lines a lot.
Yeah, it looks
Very nice.
looks really good, that Gary.
Yeah, spot on, man. That's nice.
I think he's found his groove again. I like this next one as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is Sue Chaplin next. Mr. Chaplin's better half.
Sue's just joined the chat.
Has she?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, about 10 minutes ago, I think.
That must have been some very, very good timing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she's finished Belkit's Ford Escort in the Fast and Furious livery. She's used UMP grey primer, and the main coat blue is from Zero Paints, then a clear coat of acrylic 2K,
that's lovely.
Really nice, Sue.
which Mr. Chaplin has been using, and I think his Scooby's in here somewhere. Oh, no, it isn't. It's this one.
That's really nice.
Paul Chaplin.
Jesus.
This is progress on his new build. It's a Tamiya Jaguar. Engine sprayed in UMP gloss black and used various AK metals.
Really nice. I've got that kit.
That's lovely.
But if you haven't
I
seen
should have sold it to you. Yeah.
Mm.
if you haven't seen his Scooby, go and have a look at it on ISM. That's really nice, that.
That's nice, Scooby.
And it's just got just the right amount of shine on it too.
That's nice work, Paul.
Oh, I like this as well.
Oh, this is lovely.
I saw it earlier. That's stunning.
Mr. Gav Painter.
Wow.
This is progress on the Hobby Boss 135th Soviet BA-20 armored car. He's given it a coat of aqua gloss, good man, and then used AK chipping color with a sponge and fine brush to create chipping, and MiG 934 Russian highlights to bring out the handles, bolts, and edges. He's done this over a gloss coat, as it could easily remove mistakes. From the AK weathering for green vehicle sets is used dark brown wash, dark streaking grime, and light rust washed together with Absalon odorless thinners. Thank you all.
That's really, really nice.
Nice, very nice.
It's nicely broken up, that.
There ain't many kits I'm after at Telford, but I reckon I'll be grabbing one of those if I can.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it is a nice. It looks a lovely little kit, doesn't it?
Mhm.
It's something. I know it's armor, but it's not armor. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's a Ford, isn't it? Ford model something or other.
No, that's Russian.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but the base chassis is a Ford. Honest.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Honest.
What the hell they were then?
Arthur.
This is Mr. Arthur Haight.
Tiny?
Sorry, Adam.
Alan.
Alan.
Frank.
Alan. John. He's deckled up his 143rd scale Lotus E20 driven by Kimi Räikkönen and Roman Grosjean.
Crashed quite a lot, that was.
Hey, what?
That's crashed quite a lot, that one.
Yeah, it did, yeah. Although, having said that, that car was a good car. It was quick.
It was quick.
Yeah.
It crashed.
I was going to say, yeah, just before it either crashed or rammed into somebody.
Yeah, that was its usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because one were a crasher and one were a rammer.
I'm glad all that front's gone now. Ugh.
Anyway, enough of that.
He's used Tomeo white, apparently. White metal kit. It's a gorgeous kit. Decal's mostly great, but some of the stripes fall apart instantly. He's used Zero Paint's JPS Black, and we'll be using their 2K Diamond Clear. Is quite happy with it, but may go back in its box for a bit as these tiny kits are draining.
I'm sure. What size that thing?
It's nice, though, mate.
Looks like a Star Wars, doesn't it?
Mm.
Do you know what? I was just thinking same thing, Norm.
Yeah.
It just wants a Wookiee driving it. Oh, speaking of Star Wars,
Darth?
this is Mr. Scott Blowith, and he just finished a Bandai 112th Darth Vader and Stormtrooper. I like this one as well. I like everything about this. The colours on the horse, the blanket, the edge around his blanket, his bridle, I like it. I like it all. This is Mr. Antonio Rodriguez next, and this is whip on a Polish Lancer, 1809 from the Napoleonic era. The figure is from Andrea Miniatures. Surprise, surprise! In 90mm. The horse is what he's still doing is primed it with UMP Black primer and used Andrea paints. The horsehair was airbrushed, and then all the remaining was done with a brush. Still a lot to do, but very happy with the results.
Really nice. Lovely shading on that horse.
Yeah.
Very nice. It's done in all the right places and very, very subtly as well.
The full of muscles are in the horse's legs, the tones. That's
Yeah. He's definitely found his groove as well.
Lovely, mate.
That's lovely.
Lovely.
Very nice. Oh,
Who's this?
Who did that?
this is Mr. Paul Bertland.
Hey.
And this is, to me, a 124th Castrol Mugen Honda NSX. Kit decals were a pain in the sphincter. He's got them down okay, though, and 2K clear tomorrow.
Very nice.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, that looks good, that.
You're going to gloss the wheels on that, Paul?
Hey?
You're going to gloss the wheels on that?
No, stock glossing them now. Just leave them stock. It'll look better, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It'll give a slight bit of contrast.
Yeah, you can't really see it, to be honest, because it's gloss paint anyway.
I was going to say, I can just see it just on that back edge of that rim there.
Yeah, they're quite glossy as it is.
Yeah.
So I was asking because they look quite flat from here, so I was wondering. But nice.
I've just done my green work on that.
If the,
Oh,
2K,
yeah.
if the 2K comes up, well, I think it's going to need 3 coats because those decals are thick.
Yeah.
That's going to look smart. If not, well,
Lovely looking thing, though.
It's a lovely looking beastie.
That's
Yeah.
a lovely
Pig.
ball.
really is a pig.
Okay.
Oh, this is Mr. Carl Smith of Making Models fame. So how did the booth do? This is it. Taking a picture in his booth. This is Tamiya's 135th anti-tank gun pack 3536. And the picture was taken on the old iBrick.
Lovely. That's looking good, Carl. Really good.
Yeah, that is nice. Belting that.
The green pole is TS35 Park Green.
That's a beautiful green.
It's a really nice colour.
Beautiful.
What I like about Carl's dio here is that rifle laid on the support for that gun. I know it sounds weird, but that rifle right there just does that for me because it's just telling you that bloke's fetching extra rounds for it and he can't carry both.
Yeah, we should just set it.
Nice.
Also, another thing, why has he got a white helmet? Surely it'd have stuck out like a sore thumb.
I don't know. Well, he's in the snowy conditions, so he might have had a whitewashed helmet.
Maybe.
It's really nice, that.
It is nice, though. I like this as well.
Look at the colour on this.
Yeah, this colour's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is Mr. Andrew Haycock. Wicked name, that. And this is Revell 125th Peterbilt model 359. It's primed in Steinel Res metal and UMP grey. The main colour on the truck body is Zero Purple Pearl. The body was aqua glossed, wet sanded, polished, and then waxed. The chassis was UMP gloss black primer. The chrome was a mixture of Alclad 2 chrome and black chrome. And he hopes we all have a great weekend.
Very nice.
See, just look at that shine on that, and that's aqua gloss. Aqua gloss, just knocked back a bit and then polished.
You got a hell of a shine off. It just takes a lot of work.
Yeah, it's just elbow grease.
Yeah.
If you know you can get into all nooks and crannies, it's a very, very durable and hard-wearing gloss. But then again, so is GX100 and Tamiya X22 and yada, yada, yada. And this is Mr. Clinton Eels next. Little chunk in Australia. He's been working on the Revell 125th 69 Camaro Z28 on and off for the past month and are almost there. And he's also started a Revell 125th Kenworth W900 as part of the truck build. And have a good weekend, everybody.
Nice.
You've been a busy man.
Good work.
And he keeps bumping into that model shop as well. And
Nice one, John.
he needs to either live there or he's back. This is Mr. Luke Carswell next. So this week he's been working on the Italieri 148th Spitfire Mark 11C, 9C. I don't know. I don't care. Beer truck, which is his entry into the Brit 48th group build on the British Aviation in Scale Facebook page, Mr. Tim Hedworth's page. The cockpit is done, sprayed with Tamiya XF71 cockpit green over UMP grey primer. The pilot is from the Airfix 148 ground crew set, painted with various Vallejo model colours, scale 75 flesh set, and over UMP grey primer. It's a nice, straightforward build so far. Happy Friday and happy modelling.
Looking good.
Nice work, mate.
Take a look. Shiny good, man. Or look.
Andrew's just put in the chat that it took him 4 days to get that shine on that purple truck.
I can well believe it. I have used aqua gloss and I have polished it and polished it and polished it. You know what I mean? And it does take a bit of elbow grease, but it does. You can get a nice shine. You've just got to rub it hard.
Well,
Moving on to Mr. Steve Spencer Beanie now, or Star Trek Steve.
Disco Steve.
Disco Steve. Of totally scale models fame. And he's been doing the Aztecs on his 350th Polar Lights USS Enterprise. Still a fair bit to do, but hopes to have it finished in a few weeks.
Nice.
I had it all lit up the other night on the Hangout. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's going to look awesome lit up. It makes me want to break mine out and start doing mine, but I know I've got a load of wires and crap to put in that. And
It was
I've
stunning.
still not finished my small little Diddy Bandai Falcon properly, and yeah, I'll get around to them. I'll get around to them all at some point.
Oh, that's nice.
I love this.
Yeah, this looks really good. This one.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Dean Armitage next. It says, evening this week, my offering to the live show is his continuation of his Academy MiG-21 MF plus Ares cockpit set. He's painted it in the Hungarian display team livery. He's using Prismacolor Premier pencils. He started to add general wear and tear to the decals, etc. He plans on using the pencils to add rust streaks on the screw heads, etc., as he's seen some in some photographs. He's also used Winsor & Newton oil paint to add rain marks. He's primed it in UMP white. It's coloured with Vallejo mid-yellow. Intermediate protective coats with Future and Winsor & Newton matte. Have a good one. Cheers, guys and girls.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Beautifully
I'm
well.
really looking forward to seeing that done. I love the colour.
Yeah, the colour's wicked.
Yeah, and the I like the fading he's getting on that paintwork as well. It's
Yes.
coming out really nice.
That's
Good
stunning.
skills, mate.
Oh, I like this colour as well.
That's looking so good.
This is Mr. Daniel Kemp. Solid name. It says evening all, so he's calling this one done. This is entry into Paul's muscle car build. It is Revell's 125th scale, 1970s Plymouth Hemicuda. He's gone for a custom look. He's primed it in UMP, painted in Zero Paints Camaro Green, then finished in Pro Range 2K, which went down really great. He's hand masked the red pinstripe. He's got custom 18-inch wheels from Fujimi. He's added in some engine HT leads for more detail. He's really pleased with the overall finish. A few problems with the assembly along the way, but really enjoyed his first muscle car build. And on to the next one.
That's nice, isn't it?
That's gorgeous.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lovely finish, that.
I like that.
Yep. That dark red pinstripe is
Yeah,
sweet
that's
as.
yeah. And if you've seen the other pictures, it looks even better on the other pic. You know, from like an above shot, it's done really well with that. This is Mr. John Reeves next, and this is his Tamiya Repsol Honda RCV 211 with Top Studio clutch. He's primed in.
What?
He's primed in UMP as always. With what?
He's rimmed.
He's primed.
Oh,
He's primed it in UMP as always with the UMP Apex airbrush with Tamiya paint and Zero fluorescent orange.
That's nice.
So hang on. So is that clutch exposed all the time on that particular model?
Yeah.
Ah, so that's why.
All the MotoGP bags there.
Yeah, the dry ferrous metal clutch.
Ah.
Same principle used on the speedwheel bike.
I bet that was fiddly to do though. I've had some top
Built from PE. Built up from PE.
Hey?
Built up from PE.
Yeah.
Not that bad actually.
No?
No. They went ages ago. They built it quite well.
Better than doing a chain.
Oh God.
And the last one of the evening on Faceache is Mr. Radim Effenberger. And he's finished the German 15cm SFH 18 howitzer by Merit in 1/16 scale. He's just painted it using Tamiya paints, no weathering yet, as he plans to make a diorama for it in the future. He's also worked on the Airfix 172nd Typhoon 1B. He's also painted using Tamiya Oh, and the hand situation is now okay. As you all can guess by the work he's managed to do in this week, but he still gets pain spikes from time to time. And have a nice live session, lads.
Hey guys.
Really good. I like that gun a lot.
Yes, I like that gun as well. That's wicked, that.
Yeah.
That could
Nice.
be, you could transform that into something really sci-fi or moony. Moony, if that's a word.
Yeah, yeah. Invasion Stripe's looking good as well on that.
Yes.
Yeah, good work, mate.
But yeah, everybody needs to get the think heads on that.
Yeah.
Absolute nightmare.
All I can say is, thank God it's not me. Yeah. I'm so chuffed it's not me.
Right. So, when you see Graham say start your nominations now, normally going to start the 5-minute timer, and you've all got 5 minutes to nominate one build as your favourite. Try and include the person's name and the build itself to make it a bit easier for Tim. And after the 5 minutes are up, Tim will tally it up and announce the winner who wins the UMP Goodie bag.
Yep.
Don't forget, we can vote in the chat.
Yep. So make sure we get our votes in as well, guys.
And everyone's eligible to win. So if people want to vote for whoever they want, that's it. You can go for whatever you want to do.
Vote.
There we go. There we go, boys.
Norman, you ready, mate?
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Recap.
We're going to start with Mr. John Stone with his Carl Garat. That's that big gun thing, isn't it?
Yeah, Carl Garrett.
Yeah.
Carl Morse.
This is Physio with his Santa Maria and his melted figures. This is Mr. Stroman with his World of War tank thing. This is Paul's Purple Merc. I like that. I like that a lot. Mr. Tim Plastic with his Fokker D7 and his DH2 headache. Mr. Making Models in his photo booth. Dan the Goat with his 72nd SU-30. Antonio with his Spitfire plane. I'm not even going to go into Roman numeral things now. This is F-27 Pax with his Fokker F-27 500. And this is Mr. Warped Crisis with his VW Samba bus and his Saint-Chamond. Angry Al, Mr. One Mac with his 32nd Dauntless. Mr. Wow, Black Cat 70, no, Black 73 Cat. That's so confusing, that is, G. With his
can't say Black Cat.
Oh dear. With his British gas tranny. Mr. Novarus, Mr. James Stevens with his base for his LCVP landing craft.
Nice.
Mr. Norman D with his Soviet SS Spider tactical ballistic missile mobile launcher.
3 minutes done.
Yeah. This is Bifford's Green Merc. I like that a lot. Adam Challenger's Big Wagon from Italieri. Andreas's Spitfire in 48th scale and my Blue Turd.
Nice.
And then we've got Mr. Stuart Avery with his base for his tank. Yawn. Sorry, Stu. Mr. James Fender with his flat black GTR. Mr. Rennie Stoffridgen with his Peterbilt Highway Dragon. Sorry, David. Mr. Howard Laird with his interior for his Golf. Mr. Martin Ropke with his Hawk missile battery. Mr. Brett Anderson with his Fujimi Dino 246 GT. Mr. Anthony Horman with his Ford F-150. Mr. Gary Constable with his Yamaha FZR 750. Mrs. Susan Shapland with the Belkit's Ford Escort Mark 1. Mr. Paul Shapland with his Tamiya Jaguar. Mr. Gav Painter with his Hobby Boss Soviet B-20 armored car. Arthur Haight with his Lotus E20. Mr. Scott Blois with his Bandai 112 Vader and Stormtrooper. Mr. Antonio Rodriguez with his horse from the Polish Lancer Napoleonic era. Mr. Paul Bertland with his Castrol Mugen Honda NSX. Mr. Carl Smith with his anti-tank gun on a Dio. Mr. Andrew Haycock with his purple Peterbilt. Mr. Clinton Eels with his Camaro and his Kenworth W900. Mr. Luke Carswell with his Spitfire beer truck. I'm not going into Roman numerals. Star Trek Steve with his Enterprise. Mr. Dean Armitage with his MiG-21 MF. Mr. Daniel Kemp, solid name, with his green Camaro. Mr. John Reeves with his Honda motorbike. And Mr. Radim Effenberger with his big gun and his aeroplane, his Typhoon.
Yeah.
Well done,
Look, 30 seconds left. You'll just have to sing a song, Dan.
Another good week. Another good week.
I'm so glad we're not picking, boys. Just saying. Although if I did have to pick, and I might, I'm going to put my name down right now for Matthew's Green Merc.
Oh, yes.
Put in the chat then.
I'm going to do the exact thing right now.
You got 10 seconds. You got fast fingers.
No.
Hampers in them.
Thunder thumbs.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Voting stops.
Oh, damn.
Man, too late.
Oh, damn. Too late.
If it comes down to a decider now, how bad are you going to feel?
What? It's in on my screen.
Is it?
Yep.
It's out on mine.
It's in on my screen.
It's out on mine. Hang on. Oh, no. If I go out of there, I won't get back in.
Sorry.
It's definitely in on my screen.
Tim.
I'm not even looking at the moment. I'm trying to add up. So
He's counting.
He's just taking his socks off.
right, yeah, you're out. So
Emily, stick your toes through the door.
So is BP Modelling. So is Ray's.
Yeah, we're finished now, people.
Captain's.
We're finished.
We give you 5 minutes. You still
5 minutes, and everyone waits till afterwards.
yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Really?
Oh, I'll carry on.
Yeah, anyway, you lot saying being counted. So let's have a little quick look down. So we've got a three-way draw for third between the Lucky Strike motorbike,
Oh,
Gav's armored car,
yeah.
and the green AMG GT3. Second place goes to G's van.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, your gas van.
Well done.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
and out in front, only by a couple, is the green Cuba.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Was it a Cuda? Because
Cuba, sorry, Cuba.
Yeah.
I've written Cuba because I'm just.
wasn't it a Camaro?
No, it's Cuda.
No, it's a Hemicuda.
Yeah, because Sean said Camaro and you went through it before.
No.
I know people have written Camaro in there as well. I know what they're talking about, but it's.
Your Dan said Camaro.
I'm sure I didn't.
I'm going to watch it on playback and listen.
Yeah, I think you did say Camaro.
It does say Camaro Green.
Ah, that'll be it then. Dan, you definitely said Camaro, mate. Promise you. Because I was looking at it thinking, that's not Camaro.
It's painted in Camaro green.
Yeah, Andy's backing me. Dan's backing me up. Andy's backing me up. Sorry.
I might have said it was Zero Paint's Camaro Green.
Anyway, I know what people are voting for, and yeah, it did out the front anyway, but it was a Cuba.
Well done, Daniel.
Cuba.
Well done, mate. Congrats, getting there against you, mate.
Well done.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, you see, everyone's backing me up. You said Camaro the second time round, then.
Dafty.
Yeah, you did. Didn't matter. Just confused me. That's all. I was like, what?
Dafty.
Yeah, well done. Was it Dan who won?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll get you address me, and I'll get you a goodie bag in the post, mate. Well done.
well done to you, Dan.
It is a good solid build though, that one, I've got to say.
It is lovely. Thank you, Dan. Well done.
Well done, Dan, for going through that.
No problemo.
Stop presenting.
Yeah, it's nice that.
You can You might as well start presenting me, and I'll crack on. And,
Belkin's escort Sue's lovely as well.
Yes, there was some really good ones tonight. Really
Well,
good
I
ones.
think we'll do a giveaway.
oh, sounds
Giveaway!
Go on, G, you're in charge.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. So,
don't do that.
what?
We're going to give away the lovely 172 Eduard Spitfire triple pack.
Wow.
By Frey at ModelEmporium.shop. It looks absolutely superb. It's a very nice kit. Worth £48 in the UK. So, yeah, that's it. Over to Graham. Maybe Graham.
So, when the timer starts, you will see on the screen when Norman starts the clock. You will have 5 minutes to enter one number and one number only.
That's one number.
One number.
One number and one number only into the chat. Whoever gets the closest to the number that we draw from a random number generator at the end will win that awesome prize. If 2 people draw the same number, we will take the first person
we do it later.
to put the number in. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, get ready to put your numbers in. One number only. When you hear Norman go start numbers.
In 3, 2, 1, start numbers.
There you go.
I'm guessing Michael Mitchell's not a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan then.
Say again, mate.
I'm guessing Michael Mitchell's not a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan because he's asking, were you trying to rap?
Chili's rapping? No.
It was rapping, aren't you?
Rapping.
Trying to collaborate and listen earlier.
I was doing Ice Ice Baby earlier on.
And me. So,
What?
we're going to be the 2 live crew on.
Oh, no. Right, I've just seen Pete B put one number in. I'm watching you, Pete. I'm watching.
He's got a little eye on you.
I got my beady eye on you, Pete.
What's everybody doing this weekend?
So I got a mad day tomorrow trying to 2K the Castrol 6 in the morning, first thing. I then got to do a bench update, and then I've got to do an entire Subaru video filming it tomorrow, then to get up early on Sunday to edit it, render it, and save it all in time for midday to go on the channel.
Oh, so a quiet weekend.
Yeah, got quite a lot to get through tomorrow. Hopefully the Subaru video will be on time. If it's not, it'll be delayed an hour or 2, but it should be up at midday. Just got a little bit behind this week.
Grandkids for me, so busy.
Yes, David, no problem, mate.
Yeah, put it, mate. If it's not there, mate, it didn't go up.
I'll just check because he'd edited the post, and if you check on the edit history, you can see he's amended the post. I think you've just deleted the picture at some point when you've been editing, mate.
Yeah.
And
What's the video, Sam? Hill climb.
What, Paul?
That video you showed him timeline of hill climb.
Yeah. I've seen the mark and I thought,
That looks good, doesn't it? Right, so as always, check out International Scale Modeler Facebook page and forum. Head on over there. They're all free, well run. Lots of nice work over there. Share your work, ask any questions you want, etc., etc. Check out the Live at the Bench Facebook page, where all the information for the live show goes, including questions for the crew, what we've been buying by Graham. Check out the Modeling Hangout group, which is like this, but off-air, a bit more relaxed, sweary, noisy, raucous, crude. And come join us off-air. All you need is a webcam, a mic, and a good sense of humour, and a Google Plus account, which you've got if you comment in the chat anyway. And check out my Paul ISM modelling page on Facebook as well. Graham's got one, as as John. Yeah, John has. Shared over there. Mine is anyway. And of course, check out UMPRetail.com, www.UMPRetail.com, myself and Lee's business. We've got all sorts in there. We started stocking Tamiya things. We've got brand new kits that are in stock now as well. Different ones are on there. So head on there and have a look. We've got loads of tools, glues, all sorts of stuff from Tamiya, as well as our own sanding sticks, thinners, cleaners, primers, washes, all sorts of stuff. All the model kits, resin minions, resin Star Wars kits, TAM model. We've got all sorts of stuff. Lots and lots of things. Head on over and have a look. We also sell a phone board, or form card, as it's properly called. As an offer, We've got an offer at the minute, spend £55, you get a random resin minion for free worth £9. You can never find a bench cam. Bench cam? No idea. Yeah, head over to umpretail.com and have a look. And we've got a Facebook page as well for UMP Retail. Oh.
And of course, if you come to Telford,
Yes.
Hall 1, Ultimate Modelling Products. Can't miss it.
Down the back end on the left-hand side.
Loads of awesome stuff.
Yeah, come over, say hello, buy lots of things.
Yeah.
And come and have a laugh with us.
Come say hello and tell us who you are.
Yeah.
Because we don't know.
I had a handful of people last year come up to me and said, "You don't know me, but I've seen you on Friday," and I'll do it. And, okay.
I'd no one say it to me. I didn't feel very loved.
Yeah.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Depends when you did your order, Gavin. It would have gone on automatic, so I assume so. But it only started a day or two ago, I think, the offer.
It was yesterday, I think, they put the thing up on it.
Yeah, I'm guessing so. Gavin must have missed out, mate. Sorry.
Three, 2, 1. Numbers stop.
Ooh, Chris was just in.
Yeah, Chris is in. No stragglers. Doesn't look like you're going, G. Off you go, bud.
Okie dokie. So I will find another random. I should have just used Google again. No, let's use a different.
Use the next one down.
Let's use random.org. So I will choose a number. Well, I won't. The random.org will choose a number between 1 and 1,000, and whoever is closest to that number will win that awesome prize donated by Frey at ModelEmporium.shop. If they're two numbers the same, we will take the first number that is entered. And if there's a tie, we'll worry about that if it happens. So, random.org is going to give us the number.
You're going to need to share it first, mate.
Oh, sorry. I'll tell you what. I didn't realize I wasn't sharing. Sorry, I thought I'd already clicked that. Mustn't have worked. Sorry.
We need a Mac, Jay.
Sorry. Right, is that sharing now?
Yep.
Yes.
Do you want me to draw again?
No, it's just so that people don't say there's been a con or anything. Just
zoom in.
Zoom in.
Yeah.
Zoom. There you go. So, yes. Random.org drew the number 73. Nice low number for a change.
There we go.
73.
$74, $75.
Don't start confusing things. 73, isn't it? Eh? No, helping.
Normal will not get confused at his age.
Only 72.
Oh.
Don't have to die over it.
But that matches your IQ as well.
Oh, mate. They didn't give me an IQ number, they just gives a bag of crisps.
You're at the same place as me then.
It's like that old joke, isn't it? Where you went for a state registered IQ test and all they gives you were a card and £20.
I think it was Spruger. Yeah, I think it was number 73, kids' TV show, wasn't it? Nice one, Mike. It's good stuff, that. You'll like that. And Clive, depends what they're for. What, American, Japanese, whatever. Hero Boy, I'll have some, or Spot Model. Anybody else got any plans for tomorrow? Because I kind of gave mine and nobody else said a word.
I think
I'm working.
I've got to do shopping, bike rides, and swimming. And then I also need to do on Sundays, probably go to the Imperial War Museum up in London.
Busy then.
Busy.
No, I've got the grandkids, so with them.
My good lady wife is away for a girly weekend, so I'm looking after the kids all weekend.
And I'm remodeling.
I feel sorry for you, Jake.
Me and you then tomorrow.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
Isn't it? Me and you on our own.
absolutely, mate. I'll be modelling all day.
I'm going to say, what are you going to do back to back?
Oh, doing it.
Oh.
Yeah, it won't be in the morning. I've got a video to do.
Well, I'll be here anyway. I'll be in here. So whenever you're about, just give me a shout.
Probably around about midday-ish when I get in.
Yeah, yeah. It's all right.
Maybe a bit earlier.
I'm about anyway. Just give me a shout.
That's how we get up.
I can lay in the morning about 7.
We all agreed on that.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, for the fantastic Spitfire kit donated by Frey at ModelEmporium.shop, random.org drew the number 73. We actually had 3 people enter the same number, but the first to enter the number 69 was MD160669.
Yeah. Hold on.
So well done.
Well done.
You win that awesome
Well done.
kit.
Yeah, don't know your name. Get your name addressed to me on the Facebook page, Paul Bretland, or the forum Paul. I'll get that in the post to you. Please live in the UK. But yeah, contact me, give me your address, and I shall sort it out for you.
Yeah, cool. And thank you again to Frey at ModelEmporium.shop for donating that awesome prize yet again. You just give us good prizes. Yes. Yeah, you were the last one to put it in, though, Jermaine. There were 2 people above you. But yeah, cool.
Was Jermaine actually close to winning her?
Yeah.
Jermaine had the number, but he was the 3rd one to put it in.
No way, really?
Yeah. See you later, Gavin. Take care, mate.
There you go.
There you go.
That is a lovely kit, mind. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And all those decals to choose from.
Plenty of Spurs, no?
Oh, hell yeah. There you go. Look, I'm quiet.
You look deep in thought there, Jay.
I'm not even. I'm just looking around.
Yes.
Go to you, mate.
I can do.
Oh, then you're on. Camera's on you.
Oh, me? Now?
Ah, Timmy!
Give up.
Let me close some of these down.
Come on.
Too much open. Don't need this open.
No, don't need red. Don't need red tube. Don't need Thumbzilla.
I've seen your one.
Get rid of these pictures 'cause I don't want to spoil something.
Thumbs
Oh dear. Ho hum.
Oh, RG, Thumbzilla.
Yay! It's Friday, and tonight we're going to start with a little game. You can all join in on. Now, I was going to play Spot the Difference, but the 2 pictures I had in mind, there just wasn't enough difference for us to play it. So I did Spot the Odd One Out. So let's start. First up, manky tennis ball. Bit chewed off, not much fur. A really bad wig of I want that one.
Oh my god, it's terrible.
Isn't it terrible? So bad. The baldy guy and Graham. Now, if you can spot the odd one out and give a good reasons why there is the odd one out, the actual answer will be at the end of the show. What
Around that one, G.
a foursome that is. Anyway, moving on. So
Couldn't believe that.
we've got from Mini Art, they're releasing a slightly different version of the M3 Lee. This is going to be the early production, so it's for a Russian Lend-Lease. This is full interior, so you get a nice Continental R975 engine to go in the back of it. The gun turrets, all the ammo, all the driver's seat, a lot to building there to do from them. Nice looking bit of kit. There's loads of stuff that's just been released, coming soon from Thunder Models in slightly new packaging, slightly different variants, and a couple of new stuff there. You've got the Canadian F30A LRDG truck. That'd be quite popular, that one. The Russian CHTZ S60 Starnet tractor. The US Indian Scout and Sport motorcycles. The idea in that boxing is you can do an army version and then a civilian road version on that one. You got the German Kesselwagen with brake cab for your 135 train sets. A German Güterwagen, 15 ton from them as well. And then you got the US Army M1A1 Ward La France Wrecker.
Wow.
That's quite nice.
Like
That
a
one.
Russian one.
Yeah, lots of stuff coming out from them very, very soon. So Copper State have at last done this is actually a pre-order over at Hannants. I'm most likely going to say that these will be available at Telford if you like your 132 planes. This is Copper State's 132 Newport. You got an early and then a late version of those two. Quite a very well used French fighter plane. That one.
That's nice.
Yeah, it looks quite nice, that one. This is, you get 10% off if you pre-order them at Hannants at the moment. That's £75, €85 and $98 on that one. Yeah, it looks quite a nice plane. I showed a little while ago that last week it was the FE Club 1144 US Navy LST1 and landing vehicles. They're actually available on a pre-order, or you can actually order them at Veteranus Models at the moment. You can order both of them together for £92, €105, $120. Those ones. I think it's like £19 for a landing vehicle and the rest for the boat on that. But if you want to do something like that, that's very, very useful.
Make good dial.
Yeah, we would be. It would be. IBG 135 C60L available from them over at Veterans Models, £27, €31, $35. They'd be quite good kits. I just find their box art very boring. Not very grab your sort of art stuff. Nice showing of what the vehicle is, but yeah. You got the Chevrolet Field Artillery Tractor as well. Same price for its models, £27, €31, $35. Over from the Russian, made in Ukraine, a complete model resin kit of a. Is that no? Hang on, that's called a loader, isn't it? There you go. Yeah. Wiggly cab in the middle, lots of pipelines, lots of resin. Looks quite cool. Perhaps a bit of an order out from Ukraine, but you'd be able to get on.
Expensive.
Yeah, probably very expensive. Looks good though.
Yeah.
Very cool. Couple of wingy things coming along. We've got Scottish Aviation Twin Pioneer from Vallon in 172. That's going to be quite big in 172. That's going to be quite a size. And then from Models Fit, you've got an XP55 Ascender in 148 scale.
Nice.
And I haven't got a clue what that is, but it does look fancy.
Yeah, look awesome.
Yeah. One pusher, swept wings, little. Would they be called canards at the front like that?
Look it, don't they?
Mm.
I like that Scottish Aviation one.
I do as well. I really like it. It's like the it's like a military islander, isn't it? Or Islander, as Tim would say.
Yeah, it's Islander, mate. Come on, keep on. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It must be, isn't it? There must be the RF version. Very cool.
Very nice.
Model Collect have announced they're going to be doing a brand spanking new Lockheed A12 Oxcart 172, or Blackbird, as everyone else would know it as. That would be quite nice. Brand spanking new one 172.
Nice.
Tamir have put out in new boxings their Panther or Steed. It's their brand new version. This one for the 50th anniversary of Tamir. And this one, you get metal gun barrel, separate trap links, and photo etch grill sets included in that. And then in the Panzer IV, you get Zimmerit coating stickers, photo etch parts, and Wehrmacht's crew, which will be the man standing out beside it on those ones. Might not be very available over here, probably more the Far East and America. You'll probably find those, but if you do get them, they'll have a few little extras in there compared to the normal kit.
Nice.
RFM rifle models are going to be bringing out the Sheridan. They get 2-in-1 in the one kit, so I think it'll probably be like an early and a late, a few different variations on that one. Weird looking little tank that is. I'll take it that far as like a Stinger missile type of idea. Like an infrared or a radio tracked missile. instead of actually firing rounds.
Yeah, that's right.
Tackle was showing that they'd be bringing out the Berg Panther or G soon. No, they haven't seen the Tackle one yet. Keep seeing the Ming one, but no Tackle. And there's from Mini Art is you get the Soviet 2-ton 6x4 truck and a 76mm USV BR gun as a little package together.
That looks nice.
Yeah, good little Dio pieces together, stuck in the mud. So Revel are reboxing that Millennium Falcon perfect grade, and that's the box art. It's going to be available for it.
Is that the one that's 2,500 notes?
Yeah.
Wow.
More, 280, I think it is, isn't it?
I can see one of them in Dan's possession. When's it come out?
Nicky's got a pre-order on it now, which is the cheapest place I can see to get it from.
Yeah.
If that's the one, it's saying only 52 parts on it.
Yeah, that can't. Is that what that means? Is that how many parts it is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Don't know then.
Also labelled as a classic.
You know, I think that's a style. Okay, then maybe that's maybe.
But then it's got Ray on the front and Finn.
You know, they do that on order boxings.
I was going to say that should have a. If that's the one from that film, that should have a square satellite dish.
Well, it means classic is it's the dish. It's from Return of the Jedi.
I would say that's,
Okay, so
that's not a modern one.
I wonder what that one that is they're showing as a boxing then.
It's got modern Star Wars figures on it. Yeah, it's an old, I don't know.
But it's, who knows? But anyway, I thought that was going to be the boxing, but now looking at it.
I'm with Vincent. It's probably the X5 molds.
Yeah, but yes. I thought Fire Molds would still have more parts than that.
I want to say, yeah, that mine had a crap ton on the
You're on
sword.
scale, mates.
Yeah, because I'm just going to check, mate.
Yeah. Not sure that one. Anyway, moving on to things you're definitely not going to be able to get hold of very soon. Bell Kits have announced they're doing the Opal Ascona 400.
That was a quick one.
It'll be available in 2022, wasn't it? They said.
Holy moly!
Yeah, 2022 is the 6R4.
Oh, was it? These are 2020, aren't they? I think it was.
Probably not together.
Whatever they say, add another year, 2 years.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're slow at releasing stuff. But anyway, at some point in the future, you'll be able to buy the Opal Ascona. It's not really one I'd say, yeah, for.
Nah.
I was going to buy a paint for the 6R4 to probably go off before you use it.
I like the odd wheels on the left-hand picture.
Yeah, I like the odd wheels on it. They're quite cool.
Nice car.
Yeah. Bit different. There's the Revel 132 Dassault Mirage 3E. You can do the E, R, D, and O versions from that. E models $49.99, €57, $65. That's a big bit of aircraft for 50 quid. Very nice. Now, if you're into your Klingons off the starboard bow, this is right up the street. So, from Polar Lights, you got a 11350th Klingon Katinga. Oh, do you know what? I actually looked it up earlier now. Kartainga, I think it is pronounced in Klingon. Bit like that.
Welsh.
Oh, we should have had Yuval doing the sound for that one, didn't So, yeah, I'm sure he knows about Klingons. Right, Graham.
Chunky soup.
So,
Fish finger.
So from Vector Sports, the reason there's two prices here, so you can buy the basic kit, which is £125, and then you can buy the lighting kit, which is then 90 quid. The lighting kit is a full plug-in, ready to go. You put it in, slot it in, plug the battery in, and it lights up. That's 90 quid. So up to you if you want to light it all yourself. You can have some bit more fun, or if you just want to build it and have it looking good straight out of the box, it's going to cost you £215.
90 quid for a lighting kit.
Yeah. It's 2 foot long, so it's going to be a lot of lighting in there.
Did Steve not buy that the other day?
No, he wants to. He's asking about. He goes, "When's it released?" I'm like, I don't know yet. But that was the Vector's price of when it before. That's the price she'll be selling it for when it is in stock. It's just not in stock yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so kit's £125, €142, $163. Light set £90, €102, $117, not pounds at the end there.
I can imagine lit up. That would look awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like 2 foot long. It's quite big. It's a big old thing.
I'd be interested in seeing a review of it.
Hey?
I'd be interested to see a review of it.
Yeah.
Because it says all new kit, but it also says Polar Lights.
Yeah, those two together don't usually combine, do they?
Not ordinarily, not, but I think they're all brand spanking new molds. So
they're doing a lot. Polar Lights are doing all the new Star Trek as well.
yes, they are. Yes,
and they've done all the new ones as well. So
I think Polar Lights have dropped a big chunk of change to get the rights to do that.
Yeah, and I think while they've got it, quite cleverly, they're making sure they're doing all of them.
Oh yes, they're going to make hay while the sun shines.
Yeah, and I think the Klingon. Because there's not a lot of, you see lots of Star Trek of the Enterprise, always the Enterprise. Klingon ship will be very, very popular.
A Bird of Prey will probably be more popular than that one, though.
I will completely agree with you there.
Definitely. Bird of Prey wheel lighting kit, I'm all over that.
Yeah.
That's what Steve has. The Bird of Prey.
Anybody else just like lost?
No. A Bird of Prey. A 2 foot long Bird of Prey would be probably more than 2 foot wide, though.
Yeah, I'd still be all over it, though.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Very nice.
That's Millennium Falcon. It's based on their Easy Snap Fit kit from 2006.
What, 172 boxing? Oh, that was me getting it well wrong then.
Yeah, mate, that's what it's based on.
I should pay more attention. Rouge.
Yeah, I'm not buying that one.
No, don't buy that one, Dan. But the Bandai one will definitely be out.
Oh yeah,
but it will probably have a really crappy Rebel boxing with it. You know that.
I don't care as long as it looks good.
You won't have that lovely Bandai box. It will have a really bad Rebel box that won't be able to have anything stacked on it.
That's all right. I've got a Zvezda Star Destroyer downstairs, and that's not in a Zvezda box either.
No, that's true. So that Tamiya 148 Spitfire Mark 1 that's got announced recently. You can do a pre-order at Hannants. You get 10% off this price, £35, €40, $45. Not too badly priced for a brand spanking new tool kit. Not cheap, but not like one of their new pieces of armor, which is like 60 quid nearly. Yeah.
If that's anywhere near as good as the BF109 was, it'll be well worth it.
Yeah, with that BF109, a lot of good features and stuff opening up, but I don't know whether this has any of that. So we'll see when it comes out into the UK.
I like that.
That Italieri 112 fit a Bath. You can do two different versions. You can do the Bath Road version, or you can do the Bath Racing version.
Racing all day long.
Yeah, all that. E-models £121.50, €138, $158.
That will be quite sizable, though.
Yeah, it's quite a size.
Yeah.
That look really cool.
No spank you.
Like that.
Oh, that's lovely.
And that in 112 is going to be about the same size as most cars in 124.
Yeah, it's not. This is not good. It's not actually that big.
Really big.
They've got the earlier version of that, the same car but in a different. Is it blue?
Yeah.
The box art. We've got that in the model shop in Newark, and it's a big old box considering it's such a tiny car.
Yeah.
That's because it's packed with air.
Air packaging.
Yeah, you're buying a box of air.
And disappointment.
AK Interactive just released a new magazine article book thing. This is all about painting and showing off tune models. So you get quite a lot in there. You get Lexington, Tiger, Lancaster, a couple of figures, 109, the submarine, the Sherman Firefly. So if you're into those two models and you like that sort of style of painting, that's a nice little book to buy. E-models £22.49, €25, $29 on that one. Masterbox announced two new figures. Well, selling two new figures at E-models. to go along with their range of other ones. You get Tiberius, Ty, Constellation, Hackington 3. Really? That is name. And Laurie, Lightning Bolt Barnes.
I quite
like the look of them, but they're not big enough.
I just call them Pete and Steve.
Yeah.
John and Terry.
John and Terry. Fran and Hank.
If they were bigger, then yeah, but not in that size, because that's just tiny.
Yeah, they're not the biggest. Oh, sorry. Right, e-models, £9.89, €11, $13 on those each. Yeah, bit different. So Deckle Gas have announced they're going to be doing a complete Ford Capri Mark 1 kit.
Oh my word!
Yeah,
Lovely.
that's quite different from
I like that.
From them. I wonder how it's going to be. I bet it's not going to be cheap.
No,
but that's quite cool.
And I suspect it's going to be resin, and it'll be very flashy.
The problem with that one, again, with all of these really early rally cars, is there's no real decals, no real livery with them. They're just virtually a number down the door and a little bit of paintwork, aren't they? They're not much to look at.
It's still a good-looking car, though.
From Models Fit, they've decided they need to build a 172 Antonov.
Oh,
that's going to be huge.
That is going to be huge. And I'm pretty sure I lost it over the last couple of days. I'm pretty sure I saw a picture from the Revel stand of one of those as well. But it must have been in 1/144 because it was not 172 scale.
That's going to be huge.
That's going to be crazy big, isn't it? Antonov, just the biggest planes ever.
I've got more wheels than a bloody Tiger.
Yeah, that'd be annoying.
You like it?
Tigers have paws, John.
Oh.
Right, moving on. Some weird bits coming out from Revel. They're doing a 1/1200th scale Hurtigruten. Yeah, that's what it'd do to me if I started building that as well. It's not that thing that crashed and sunk off the side of that island, is it?
No.
No. That's Concordia, that was.
That's Concordia, a lot bigger.
A lot bigger, was it?
I was a Costa Concordia.
Okay, I was thinking, well, that's a bit rude to make the same model, just put a different name on it. Oh, okay. Model £16.19, €18, $21.
That looks like one of the river cruisers.
Oh, okay.
The big rivers in Germany.
I mean, yeah. Oh, that's probably why it's been made, because it's probably for the German market, that one. If you want to do a black pearl and you don't want to do the massive 172 one, this is probably a bit more up your alley. Revel's 1/150th black pearl. E-models £20.69, €24, $27 on that.
See?
Andreas.
That there's got more parts than that Falcon.
Yeah.
Andreas has just said that cruise ship is a Norwegian fjord cruiser.
Oh, okay. And this little Revel boat's one. There's easy click systems as well. Yeah, avoid that. I love this. I love the name of this boat. Someone needs to be giving it for a present. The HMS Buttercup. Revel.
I wish they did a HMS Snowflake.
There's got to be a Snowflake as well, isn't there?
There is a Snowflake, isn't there? What's the other one called?
The 72nd scale one.
Yeah.
Called Snowflake, is it?
No, it's Snowberry, wasn't it?
Snowberry, that's it. Yeah.
That's it. Oh, there must have been one called Snowflake. This is the Flower Class Corvette.
I wonder if they did a HMS Butthurt.
Keeping cream for all the troops.
Trying to work out what that is on the nose.
I was wondering that as well.
Is that not like for when you wanting to board a ship? Is that like an anchor that drops down over at railings and jams into the top of deck?
Could be, damn.
Icebreaker?
No, I think
the anti-submarine escorts for convoys, weren't they?
Maybe it's an early style of sonar.
I was just about to say that, Timothy. It could be even sonar, yeah.
It's
Little guy runs up front and goes, "There's one."
So on the box art, is that the Belgium flag and the British flag then on that box art?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense then. So I was thinking that can't be the German one because that would make no sense why the German and the English flag on that. Anyway, emails £35.99, €41, $47. Now accurate armor. Oh look, I left writing in the middle. Accurate Armour's 135 long line light strike vehicle. All new resin kit from them. Not on the cheap side though. So it's £68 in the UK. If you're outside the UK, €65 or $74. You don't have to pay the VAT. Oh, okay. Nice looking at one. Trumpster are reboxing their Albatross L59 for the Czech Republic training force. Nice looking little plane. Freedom of Mounts, a couple of Republic of Congo's Africa. Oh, I'm joking. Republic of China's army. The Clouded Leopard, the Black Bear, and then the other one's a Clouded Leopard, but it's got a 40mm remote weapon station on it. Cool. Yeah. Very ugly, boring looking vehicles, but hey. If you like your large scale figures, these are going to be perfect. 1/16 scale from Jeff Suey's Miniatures, limited to 50 copies. The World War II German U-boat crew on the bridge.
Wow,
nice. I do like that.
Yeah.
And then you got the German commander and his Kugelwagen crew. Kharkov 1943 in 1/16 scale.
I like the Mr. Pointing because his gun's very, very prominent there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice, that car one.
Yeah.
They're both lovely, but...
So I love the submarine, guys. Love that. Love that submarine idea.
Would them sou'westers that them three stood at the front of that conning tower, would they be yellow in wartime or not?
No.
I don't think they were, dude. I don't think they were. A few more from them. You got the Waffen SS motorcycle team. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Three different figures.
I like them.
I like those as well.
Yeah.
They're 1/9 scale.
Yeah, they're 1/9. They're to go on the bike that Paul had.
Oh, so it's not the bike, it's just the figures. Right, I'm with you.
Yeah, it's not the bike, it's just the figures. So that's to go on that Italieri bike.
Okay.
The guy in the front top left doesn't look the most comfortable, does he?
No, he looks a bit. I don't want to be in this pose, getting this picture taken of me.
That device on front of that ship was an acoustic hammer.
Oh,
Hammer?
Yeah, they used to drop it on the water, record the waves from below it.
Oh.
But it was an early way of finding subs.
Oh, yeah, it was it.
wow.
But it actually was an acoustic hammer.
Interesting.
Cheers, man.
So HBH have again said that they are going to be working on their Wyvern. What and when we don't know, but apparently they will be working on it.
Yeah, they're only working on it 1 hour every Saturday on 3rd month of the 4th year of every year.
That's it, Dan. That's exactly how.
Now.
And that's it. So if you pick Graham, you was correct. He does have more hair than all the others.
I did this morning, I don't now.
Oh, I thought the answer was the other three have got eyebrows.
Just to put this into context.
What, that one?
I have got eyebrows, I've just got them furrowed. Yes, just to put this into context, this picture was in our private chat where nothing is supposed to leave. Yes.
You get them told, Graham.
And I was just about to go to cut my hair and trim my beard, and I thought, I'll take a comedy picture of me looking a bit trampy and bedraggled. And then as soon as I posted it, I just got a message from Tim saying, cheers, G. I thought, oh, no.
I was lacking on anything interesting on the show this day. And I'll be honest, then Dan came along with his funny faces as well.
I would just trying to ode a swear word in there.
It looks like you're trying to hold something else in too.
No.
He's giving up on that this week.
Where's
He's on a dry run now.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it.
but
That's me done.
I'm good to go.
Well done, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
Cheers, Timbo.
There we are.
There's the car. There's
This is I'm being strange tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm strange every night, mate. Honestly, I am.
Ooh. So yeah.
It's so quiet. It's also still.
right,
See you later,
boys?
Sue.
Bye.
Take care. And see you later, Paul. We know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Have a good night, folks.
Bye bye, everyone.
He's there, Sam.
Yeah, there, mate.
Yeah.
Bye, Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
The eyes are starting to close.
All right, mate.
See you
Yeah,
later,
everyone.
Sam.
See you later, buddy. Back to the Powerwolf, who was asking about the compressors earlier on, and the about the Apex. Opinions: get a regulator or a regulator filter to fit to his constant run compressor for 20 quid, or get a new compressor with an air tank for 55. That's going to be an AS186. New compressor, mate.
Yeah.
All I would say is, I don't know if you heard me say at the beginning of the show, I'm running, or have been running until yesterday, an AS186, which is what you'll be getting for 55 quid with a tank. Mine's been going for 18 months, and I don't know how old it was before I bought it, because I got it second hand, and it's still going strong. But it's a luck of the draw, mate. You could buy one, and it could last you a few months.
Yeah, the main
Back up.
design is the quality is variable.
Yeah, because they're effectively a copy of another compressor.
A copy of the Sparks.
Mm-hmm.
You have a look at it.
Yeah. But I mean, you'll hear lots of us say, I mean, I think yours is knocking on a bit now, John, isn't it?
It's 3 years old and it's had all the abuse I've thrown at it.
Yeah. So you will get some. You might hit lucky and get one that lasts you for it, and they are good. They get a bit hot if you run them for too long.
Mine leak like a sieve.
Heat
Um,
Model T starting up, but you know.
Yeah, and they're a bit noisy, but yeah, definitely get a compressor with a tank, mate. Much better.
Mine's ruined and I've had it a year.
Yeah. Luck of the draw.
But I've hammered mine though. I've painted some massive stuff.
Tonight, Graham looks like a DJ on the Caroline. Blimey, that's showing your age, mate. That's showing your age.
Only Blackburn.
Yeah. Oh, blimey, I used to listen to Radio Carol and Radio Luxembourg.
Not on your little transistor radio in
Yep.
your matchbox under the bed covers.
Yeah, my little solid state. Tranny radio.
Oh, hang on. There's a joke in there somewhere.
See you later, Matthew. Have a good afternoon, I would guess, for you. Like, car's lovely, mate.
Oh, no, state, you didn't make your own one. Oh, dear.
No, I never did, actually. No, the crystal one.
Yeah, it's just the one who kept it in a matchbox.
No, I never made one. I knew a couple of people who did, but just never got to.
Sound quality was about on par with DAB.
Right, so yeah, I got a DAB radio a few weeks ago, and I've had a DAB radio a few years ago, and I never thought it was very good. It didn't pick up very well, and I just thought we got bad reception around here because we've got bad mobile phone reception around the whole area. So I assumed it was the same for the digital radio. And after buying this new digital radio, I was still finding I was getting a really robust reception, and it was cutting out all the time and popping and crackling. And then I realised that the reason that it was doing that is because I didn't have the aerial up. I didn't know you needed an aerial for digital radio.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it just happened like a phone.
No.
Honestly, I thought the aerial was just for the FM.
The aerial in your loft.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just put, but all it said. I read the instructions. I've read the instructions. Can you believe it? And it said that apparently for FM you want your aerial at a 45-degree angle, and for DAB you want it straight up.
See, I'm really lucky because when we get bad reception on our DeWalt radios, all I do is prop it up against scaffolding, make the aerial touch the leg, and I've got 30-footer aerial. Then I get every station.
Yeah, that's good.
Tim, what was the first company you showed with the train stuff?
Thunder Model.
Thunder Model. Thunder Model.
See you later, Alan Punk.
Yeah, it is, Lund.
Power Wolf, yes, mate. If that's what you're after, buddy, that will do you fine. That will do you fine.
Right, there we go. Right, it's 11 o'clock. I think we'll call it a night. All good, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Yeah. Well done, everyone that won. Thanks for watching. Keep it out tomorrow. There will be a bench update tomorrow at some point. There'll be a Subaru video on Sunday, hopefully. Yeah, there will be. And we'll see you next Friday. So take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a great weekend.
Bye.